concept of how to do this. So I think like with a flight simulator, a couple times, 2 or 3 times.
But with the flight
with
simulator,
an actual instructor telling you what to do if you just listen.
But the only hard part, again, is taking off, which is the easier of the 2 dangerous parts, and landing. So in a flight simulator, everybody does great in the air. I did a barrel roll. Cool. When it's time to land, that's where the percentage starts to drop.
I bring it up every time. On the original Nintendo, there was a Top Gun game.
So you could fly a fighter jet.
I never landed it.
Never landed it, right?
But I could shoot down other planes.
You could fly it.
But you had to get back, and that was the issue. You could never advance.
So every flight you went on was a suicide mission.
Basically,
just because he can't, hey, man,
but I wasn't,
he's an ace pilot, but he can't land this bitch.
But I wasn't planning on it. I thought I was going to land.
Right.
Now, there's a difference. Like kamikaze pilots, they took an oath, and they're like,
I understand.
We're going to die on purpose.
Yeah.
I was just bad at landing.
You're what we call the accidental kamikaze.
That's right.
Yeah, which is not a good term.
Now,
No, he did not smash his plane at your headquarters. He was trying to land, believe it or not.
I know for a fact Mike read this, but did you guys know why, when you take off in an airplane, commercial airplane, if you can get out these days, and when you land, do you know why they dim the cabin lights?
I read this a while ago, but I don't remember.
Okay. So this is probably more of the bad, okay?
Yeah.
So the reason that they dim the cabin lights and ask you to pull
down the shades.
Okay, there's a couple reasons, all right? Number one, what you can see outside of the window in the event of an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So when you land and when you take off, those are more than likely the highest percentage of times when bad
something's going to go wrong. Yeah.
The reason they dim the lights in the cabin is so in the event of a catastrophe, when the power goes out in the plane, the lights that are on will shut off and your eyes will need to adjust.
Okay.
If it's dark when you take off and dark when you land, when you crash the plane, your eyes will already be adjusted and you will be able to, if you can escape the plane, have a better chance of finding your way out.
Didn't they think, though, that you don't need to do that because when it bursts into flames, the illumination from the fire should help guide you?
Well, you would hope so.
To your nearest exit.
That would be my hope.
I never pulled down my shade, by the way. Look, they control the lights, so they dim the light. But I always have the shade up.
We got to see, got to watch it happen.
Look, if it bursts into flames, if there's a gremlin, if we hit a bird, I'm going to find out one way or another, but I have no problem with seeing it.
I'm with you, and I rarely sit in a window, but I feel like the only time I really close the shade is if we're landing somewhere warm.
Yeah, that's about it.
It does get hot. And when you're sitting there on the runway or whatever, just waiting to taxi.
Yeah, I won't lie. I flew back this year from the East Coast on July 4th.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of awesome. Every time you go over a big city,
fireworks everywhere.
Yeah, you could see all the fireworks.
Well, like Chicago or whatever the flight pattern was.
Oh God, no, Miles. You know me and flights. We had to fly through Texas because there's a big storm. From Boston.
Did you?
Oh,
yes.
From Boston.
God. Did you fly into Houston?
We didn't stay over.
What a POS!
But we had to fly down through Texas. There was a big storm out there. Wow. So for most of the flight, we had the things up, and everybody's like, "I've never seen a storm that big." But then, we went over Colorado Springs or something. You could see their fireworks, and then as we were landing, it was only 10:15.
So we're just getting started here, right?
Right. So the main fireworks were over, but all over Burien and White Center, you could just see all the fireworks going on. It was pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Here's another one. A friend and I decided to go check out a bowling alley.
I saw Barack Obama towards the end of his second term here in Seattle.
Hey, Ted. Good seeing you.
It was pretty awesome.
I'm here for the weed.
Are you still on parole? I'm going to hit this blunt.
I cannot pass it to you.
I can hand it to Joe. Joe can pass it to you. But he does.
What was his nickname in high school?
Hotbox.
Hotbox. Good or bad, what was your once-in-a-lifetime experience? 206-803-ROB.
Skips old Barry-O.
Gotta love them ribs.
You think he would talk slower? When he gets high?
I'm fine. If your public toilet, you're going to tell me it's clean and I have to watch one ad, okay.
They did not say they're clean. They just said it's a public toilet. It might be clean. It might not. I do not know.
Some places in Europe, you got to put in quarters, but they're supposed to be clean.
Yeah. See, I agree with Ted because they held up the court system for the Hershey crap. A judge had to take the time to go through this frivolous crap
and waste
time where he could have been spending it in other places that actually mattered.
Yeah.
So I'm going with China toilet paper head.
All right. Quick side note: do you guys have opinion on Hershey's holiday chocolate as opposed to the regular cups? Because there's no ridges in the Christmas tree or the pumpkin.
Do you need the ridges?
Does that affect you?
Some people like it better when it's smooth. I'm Team Ridge.
I'm good either way. As long as you got your chocolate and your peanut butter. I mean, I did not know that
you lick the ridge of the rim.
No, but you can nibble around it. You nibble around it
The rim.
and save the peanut butter in the middle.
Gotcha.
Stop it.
Fascinating.
Stop it.
Hold on, gentlemen. I would like to send a birthday shout out to my little butt munch Ella, who turns 14 today. Her mom and I are proud of who she is, and she is doing what she's doing in life and just being an awesome kid. So can I get Coach Ted talking about being a teenager? Even though she clearly knows everything there is to know, she should listen to her parents, maybe some dad jokes from Miles, because she thinks my dad jokes are cringe. Thanks, guys. That from Andy Mack.
It's pretty simple, Ella. Met you before. You seem like a bright child. Now, with that said, you're not that old, all right? When old Andy tells you to do something, Dad says to do it, you do it. All right, he says jump, you say, how high, Dad? Same with your mom. And don't forget to eat your vegetables. Happy birthday, kid.
See if I have any. I don't want to get in trouble.
She's worked backstage with us, brother. I don't know. There's a lot she has not heard.
Okay. All right, guys. Did you know you can cure a snake bite with an ant bite?
No.
It's called a anti-venom.
Okay.
Where does Sir Mix-a-Lot go on vacation? Where does Sir Mix-a-Lot like to go on vacation?
Butte, Montana.
Yeah.
Djibouti.
All right.
That'll always be fun to do.
Djibouti. I know he's, super, what do you call those, new Christians, whatever. But
Yeah.
if there was one president I'd want to party with, it
Oh,
was
W, hell yeah.
Yeah.
He and his wife.
We're doing cake stands. Come on, man.
Hey, we're going to order cheeseburger pizzas. Throw down, watch some cartoons. You know what I mean?
You see Willie stepping.
Well, because remember, he was running, in 2000?
Watch his.
Right against Gore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, was it 2000?
Yeah, it was 2000.
Right, so I remember when you were voting for a Major League All-Star game, on the back was an interview with Al Gore and one with George W. Bush. Very plain questions, right? So they said, should baseball be played on grass or turf? Al Gore gives this paragraph-long thing about what you should play on. And W said, it's baseball, should play it on grass.
That's it. Yeah.
Pretty simple.
That's the question.
You hear over his house, hey, man, you know what I can do? Let's fire off a rocket.
Right.
Come on,
Now,
get us up to the roof.
Yeah, hey, watch this. Saudi Arabia's going to think it's coming right in. Watch it bang off in. I can steer it. Scared you. Yeah.
He was famous for having the White Hat cooking staff make him cheeseburger pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Cheeseburger
That was the
pizza.
same.
We're going to get 5 to 10 cheeseburger pizzas. Launch off a rocket.
Hey, Ricky, I got the munchies. Come on.
Right, like I don't think he was smoking weed. I don't think he was drinking at that point, but I like his style.
That's
where it's
just who he was.
like, even if I'm not drinking on the weekend, I still want to eat pizza and watch sports. Right?
Yeah.
Not now. UT's on.
Now listen, I'm going to fire his gun off. They'll be here in 3 seconds. Right.
I think. Look, I'm not trying to piss off Mike and Thrill. The minor league football system in America is just very hard to get going.
Sure.
And Canada, outside of, because we have college, and then the Canadian League was kind of always right there. So I think they're trying to make it closer to American
Are they going
football.
to 4 downs?
I don't know.
I don't know, but they're
going to
getting rid
4
of
downs.
like the weird little kick rolls. Because remember last year somebody won the Grey Cup on
On a punt?
on a miss field goal.
Why are you laughing?
It's like calling it the Gay Cup.
The gay cup?
Yeah, it's the Grey Cup. And I'm not mature.
How do you win that one, Ted?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Miles knows he was practicing for it today at the doctor's office.
Jesus.
And now, the men's room legacy continues. Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
And away we go. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season. Episode number 4,000. 20th anniversary season. And episode number 4,000. 300.
with Steve the Thrill Hill.
36. The Ted Smith.
Along with Steve the Thrill Hill.
And my car. The Ted Smith. And you are the men's room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has everyday food and drinks that damage your health. We will play Profile This, plus headlines, the men's room shot of the day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack.
Drink! Get you drunk.
All right, here we go. A Virginia couple walks out of their home and are attacked by a man in a gas mask with a stick. To Ohio, where fire trucks deliver Domino's pizza, and you can bet it gets there quick. Florida couple give teenage son a gun before abandoning him on the side of a road. One home's Halloween decorations look like it's going to explode. And a Utah daycare loses a 2-year-old for an hour and now faces a stiff $200 penalty.
Oh, that'll teach them.
That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy. However, the Mariners are still in the playoff hunt. Woo! So we are officially still playing Big Dumpy.
All right!
The game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance.
Take that.
Yeah, and here's how it works. You call us, we'll spin...
Yep.
We'll spin a category.
I was a little early on that pitch.
I know, that's all right. Then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy and returning champion is the lovely and talented Danny, who thought a hung jury was a group of Jamaican men in court and found a way to answer 11 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Well, of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dumpy, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration.
To be a contestant and play Big Dumpy, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on XN, Instagram, and Men's Room Live. Send the emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com. And now, watch the show live on YouTube at KISW Rock.
Check it out, Rockaholics. This week on The Rock, 99.9 KISW presents.
A friend and I decided to go check out a bowling alley down the road from a place I lived at the time. Walked in there. Who was bowling? Green Day. It was us and Green Day. We ended up spending the night just having drinks, bowling, and chatting with them and the road crew.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I didn't even tell him, like, dude, I really don't enjoy your band, but you seem like decent guys.
Yep. I watched my buddy bowl a 300 game. A sanctioned 300 bowling in a tournament in college. He was my roommate.
Right.
But to watch someone actually do it, I mean, it's kind of like a no-hitter.
I was going to say, can you say anything to him? Or
like even the other teams in the Big East, everyone kind of started to migrate down the lanes. Like when they could be practicing for their next match, whatever, but everyone's then the next thing you know, man, it's like
everyone's watching his ass.
And that's the weird thing about it. Like even when you play golf, the last thing you want to do is have 55 people behind you when you're teeing off.
Yeah.
You could be just fine by yourself. But when you start by yourself, I think he was bowling against a guy from Pitt. But I mean, even the Pitt team, everybody's coming.
Yeah.
And this guy didn't have a chance against Rozak, but Joe was just on fire. And so, we've got pictures of beer. He's bowling his ass off and like just coming down to the 10th frame. And it's like, come on, man.
Right, don't mess it up now.
Come on, man, because there's one thing to walk into a bowling alley and roll a 300. There's another thing to roll a sanctioned one.
Correct.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
like anything else. I mean, we could go to the softball field right now and hit a home run. There's a difference when you
Nobody cares.
hit one in a game.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Right. But at a game, everybody cares.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, let's see. Got caught in an avalanche while skiing and managed to survive by slamming my skis against a tree. After I got over the shock of being alive, I realized that my coat was pierced by a tree branch. If it had been a centimeter or two longer, that would have gone straight into my lung.
Jesus. Once in a lifetime.
Yeah. Scuba diving with a manta ray. 30 minutes floating and watching. Absolutely unforgettable. Graceful.
That's pretty cool.
I wouldn't. Scuba diving is one of those things where
Nope. No. I mean, listen, I can watch
You
it on
wouldn't give
TV,
it a try?
and it is beautiful. Look, dude, I don't want to be in water deep enough that I need scuba gear. You follow me? So
Right.
once you get to the point like, hey, if we're going to go out this deep, you need scuba gear, then I would say, then I will gladly stay on the boat.
Well, the problem, have you snorkeled before?
I've snorkeled before.
All right.
And
So-
you do get, and I did it in the Bahamas, and at the age that I did it, I was 14 or 15, I did not know what the continental shelf was. I had heard of it.
Yeah.
But it is literally what it says. So in
It
the
just
Bahamas,
drops the hell off.
the water, it's all like 4, 5 feet deep, and you're talking half a mile out. So snorkeling was cool. The water's crystal clear. And it's stupid, but in my head, I did not understand why. As I kind of looked in the ocean horizon, it just got black.
It's
right?
black. It's black
And
it's dark.
I swam past, I guess, the edge of the continental shelf, and so you're just looking down, and I realized, oh my God, it went from like 5 feet to however many hundreds of feet right there. I swam right back and said, nope.
The temperature of the water changes by
Yes,
about
it
10 to
does.
15 degrees.
It's instant.
And there's a current that goes through there.
Oh, yeah.
So when you get out into it, you feel like you're in the abyss, and you don't realize how quickly
You are.
That's taking
You're looking into. You went
almost-
from looking at white sand into the pits of hell. The temperature drops, and I'm like, I don't quite understand what I'm seeing, but I know that I don't want to be here.
I think if you snorkel from the beach and you go into a cove or whatever,
Yeah.
you have a general sense of where you are.
Sure.
And you know where the beach is. You know it's behind you, so you can kind of see everything in front of you.
But the ocean is not like that.
Now, when they drop you off in a boat in the middle of the ocean and you start doing this, you realize that you can't see 360.
No.
So the stuff that's behind you, that's what freaks me out, is the fact that you just don't have the peripheral vision to know everything that's coming around you
Exactly.
and where it's coming from. And that's why, like that open water stuff, which I did in Hawaii, it was kind of freaky because you go like, well, there's a baby shark. And then you wonder, well, like most animals, do the parents hang around? I mean,
Right.
Or do they let them go at a certain point? Or where is mom?
You realize what
Where's
you don't
mom?
know.
Where's dad?
If I
You know?
see a cub bear, I know mom is close.
That is correct.
Right? So I will take precautions. Right? You see a baby shark, like, do they hang out with their moms? If they do, am I going to die? Do they hang out with their moms? I don't know.
Sharks are more like humans, and sometimes those baby ones just run off.
Maybe.
They could, like the hell of this amount.
But like when I live in Capitol Hill in the summertime, right? There's a lot of tourists that would go up to Capitol Hill.
Sure.
The amount of times just walking around my neighborhood where I had to be like a offensive lineman and block a small child just sprinting down the street, it was countless.
But here's
Are
the
you
thing.
serious?
Were the
Oh,
parents not looking
The
for them?
parents were that you could see. You could see. You're right. You could see.
That's
the
my
parents.
point with the baby
Yeah.
shark. Baby shark may have run off, but that tells me that mama's looking for the shark that has run
You're
off.
right. Anytime you see a toddler just sprinting, you kind of go, all right, little fella, right? Like, you don't touch it. You just, let's say it's like pass blocking. Like, all right, all right. And you're like looking, like, where are these parents?
Like, come on.
I saw my ex-wife. This was in the Dominican. We're on a wall, kind of like you said. We're everything just drops.
Yeah.
And I turn the corner and I see her, and she's about 15 feet down. And she's she swam competitively her entire life, so she's a pretty strong swimmer, and she can dive and all that crap. So she's pretty deep. I'm about 10 feet. She's about 15, and that's about my limit on my ears, my head.
Okay.
Just water pressure in general. Feeling comfortable holding my breath, being that low. So I turn the corner and I look at her, and I swear to God, it looked like prairie dogs coming out the side of this wall. It was like whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Just you'd see this thing pop out from a different place. So we go to the surface, and she goes, "Hey, check this out. This fish is smiling at me."
Jesus Christ.
So I'm like, "What are you
Fish don't
talking about?"
smile. They
She's like, "Just come down here and check this out." And I'm like, "All right." So I get down there, and I look into this
You're
hole,
listening to
and I'm
the
staring in the
Men's
face
Room
of a
with
480.
Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Oh, but tell us away we go. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season, episode number 4,405. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. The head chef is back. Ted's Meat and Potatoes. What is on tap in the kitchen?
Pretty simple today. You got 5 everyday foods and drinks that are destroying your health.
Pretty much everything we like, I'm guessing.
So there's only one on here. I don't think the 4 of us eat on a regular basis.
All right.
But the other 4 were you're not guilty of one, but Miles and I are dying.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
I was going to say, is this what we've been told, or is this like shocker? Don't eat spinach or something?
Oh, no, it's nothing like
Crap.
that.
Okay. Head Chef is coming up at 4:30.
It's going to be disappointing, Miles.
With Ted's Meat and Potatoes. What else do we have for you today? Oh, by the way, if you haven't heard the news, we're now on YouTube, KISW Rock. Do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. You can smash the like burger, as we like to call it, that little thumbs up down there. Give us a thumbs up like, hey, it's pretty cool to watch this. Oh, by the way, we're almost at 2,500 subscribers.
Oh, really?
We would like to get there. We've only been doing this for a couple of weeks now, so it'd be nice to hit that number early. It makes the brass, it makes us look more impressive.
It's very important, yeah.
Yeah, they invested all this money in all these cameras and everything. And if we show them that we're...
And they did it very timely. That's what I liked about it.
They really did.
I mean, they said, we're doing this, and I mean, like in 2 days.
A couple weeks. Tim was just like, I can't believe how efficient we are here. And now here we are, and we're up and running. And I'll thank you if you checked us out. A lot of people like to comment on there. YouTube is a pretty cool deal. As far as most of the time, it's great because people are just interacting with each other.
Yeah.
And not asking us any questions.
Yeah,
So
they are their own community.
They are. And it's a nice little community. Everyone seems friendly. So if you haven't checked us out on YouTube, again, subscribe. It is KISW Rock there.
We should give those people a name.
What, the YouTube
commenters.
community that's going
Well, it
on
used to
there?
be the boob tube. So you could,
Yeah, but it's on the internet.
okay.
Let them come up with it. You guys discuss among yourselves.
What do you
Maybe
want to
put a
be called?
K in front of it, like the K-munity.
Or the dirt bag,
community.
the dirt bags, whatever you are.
K-munity doesn't really work for me, man.
No, it doesn't.
K-munity?
Yeah, I just, the letter K, just something about it.
Steve might have an issue with the K immunity.
I
How
turn
about-
on baseball,
well,
there's
K-
3
K-
strikeouts,
K-
and I'm
K-
like,
community.
cool. Just get 4, stop at 2, man.
It's always unique when they do that. They put it there.
KKK. I'm like,
Does it help if one of them's backwards?
it does.
Okay.
It really does, man.
Please don't swing. Please don't swing.
I know what it is,
Watch
but
it go
still,
by.
when you just turned it on, everyone's all smiling, and I'm like, geez.
Sad thing is, they're probably the least racist people in society these days.
Yeah, no
So,
kidding, right?
Baseball players?
No, the people, the fans that have the K's up for the strikes.
Yeah.
The baseball players as well, yes. Speaking of
No, they're
baseball,
terribly racist.
We're going to play Big Dumpy today.
Big Dumpy.
Once again, listen.
back.
Ted and I had this question. Ted and I and Steve, we all have a different theory on this. Mike, I know your theory is a little bit different.
Okay.
But as someone who's played baseball before,
Oh,
okay?
yes, my theory is very different.
Well, you wouldn't stop talking about the game the entire time before we lost the other day. Truth be told. Okay?
Okay.
So as a baseball player, you do not talk about that kind of stuff. It's like
I was talking much more.
Were
Well,
you?
I was.
You guys,
Come on, man.
Listen, if there's anything more, there's nothing more suspicious. Look, as far as superstition goes, I am not a superstitious person. Every once in a while,
So
I'll say-
Stevie Wonder hates
I'll
you.
say something really stupid, and I will knock on wood. By the
Well,
way,
sure.
That's for Mike.
That is for my.
You don't knock on wood every time.
I don't. Sometimes I just knock on
Damn,
my
Ted.
I knock on my head.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Not every time, man.
But baseball,
You be
baseball,
throwing out stupid ass all the time, man.
baseball's different.
You need to be knocking a lot more, brother.
Yeah.
Your knuckles should be bleeding.
I know. And I'll die on that. but we don't talk about baseball. Okay, until this game is done.
Yeah.
We'll play Big Dumpy. All right, you know what's going down tomorrow. All right, you can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you right now. Every single one of you, shut the F up. Let them play the damn game. Do not talk about it. Do not be hypothetical on what you believe. Do not say what they should be doing, what they're not doing.
You just hope they win. That's it.
Watch the game. See what happens. And it could be the good things could happen. That's all you need to know about baseball. But we will play Big Dumpy today in honor of that game tomorrow.
Yes.
Between two teams. One of them
and
is
Cal Riley's ass. I mean, let's just get to it. That's literally what this is about,
Yeah.
is one man's giant buttocks.
Right.
Can we talk about the Huskies versus Rutgers?
You absolutely can.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
You absolutely
Just
can.
don't bring up the Mariners game
The
tomorrow.
Kraken are on tonight.
Sure.
Talk
Yep.
about them. Anything. Are they on tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are. Okay, talk about the Kraken.
I'm not talking about it.
Talk about anything else. And you can talk about whatever you want. Talk about the Seahawks going into Jacksonville. You talk about all that crap. There's one
What do
thing.
we say, the Easter Island man?
Yeah. You're going to take on the Eastern Island quarterback. Talk about him all you want. He looks like somebody who walked out of a
Can
cave.
we AI that? Just take the Easter Island head, put blonde hair on it, right? And I'm telling you, it's going to look
He looks like the guy
exactly
that picks
like
up your girlfriend, throws him over his shoulder, walks away and goes, ooga booga.
Yeah.
And then he's got her.
Ooga
And-
booga
and she's
is the quote.
And she's in love,
Did you got it done there, Mike?
Oh yeah, I've already got it.
All right. Damn, that was quick.
Well, I didn't do it.
Does it look like
somebody else has already done it?
Oh.
Freaking looks
it's
just
spot
like
on.
him, too.
It is spot on.
It looks exactly like Trevor
See,
Lawrence.
the problem with Trevor Lawrence is his hair is like too nice and beautiful.
Yeah. He should have a shampoo deal.
Oh my
He
God!
could be a
I think he
Brett
did. Or he did.
He
didn't
should.
Well, Troy Polamalu was the last athlete I knew that had a Head and Shoulders deal, was it?
Still got it, man.
But somebody else is in those ads with him.
Yeah, who do they
Isn't
bring
it
in?
Patrick Mahomes or somebody?
Yeah, it might be Mahomes.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Has anyone looked at his haircut? And nothing against the guy, but like
I think that's just
Troy
an endorsement.
Polamalu. I get you go like he was known for his hair.
The
right?
thing is that Mahomes is in those commercials, but so is Polamalu.
I know, but
Like
it
he's-
doesn't make sense to bring
Well,
him
you got to
in.
grab the younger audience. The younger audience who's coming into buying their own Head and Shoulders. They don't.
It's Head and frickin'
They don't
Shoulders.
know Troy Polamalu just yet.
But
It
they
is.
see
It
the
is
hair.
Patrick Mahomes.
It is Mahomes.
Come
Okay.
on.
All right.
Look, if I had hair and was mixed, I'd have that hairstyle. There's a lot of elements to me having his hairstyle.
You've thought about if you're a different ethnicities, what you would do.
All the time, I do.
Do you really?
A lot.
Okay, if you're a
Can we-
blonde woman, what do you do? Hat ponytail? Hat
Date
ponytail?
chubby, hairy guys.
No, I mean, like, what hairstyle are you rocking? You're blonde woman.
A lot of times a ponytail.
Hat, baseball cap.
Yeah, sometimes I wear it up.
What if you're okay?
Sometimes I don't know.
Oh, what is it down?
When I'm going to dinner.
Okay,
There you go.
All right.
All right.
Up at the gym, down for dinner.
Yeah, you never think about if you were a different race, what kind of hair you'd have.
No, I never.
I really do not.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
guys, I'm gonna ponder it right now.
What if you just had?
I'm just saying, like, to me, it's hard to watch as much college football as I do. And some of those DBs pop off their helmets. I'm like, God damn, that's cool looking hair.
I want a red fro, like the loose curls, kind of. Like
Annie.
yeah, I want like the Annie hair on my ass. That's what I want to see.
You guys
Like
ever
Ice
just
Spice.
You ever guys just-
come out
Have you guys-
tomorrow.
Have you thought about just 1 week, just let it go to see what would come out? What would come out of your head?
I do it
You
on
guys
vacation.
you guys, Nick,
Yeah.
you guys shave your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever thought about just like seeing what would happen like after a week? Or
Just a week, it wouldn't get
I
too
do
long
it
for
on
me.
vacation, and I'm going to look like George Jefferson. Like if
So where's the bald part going to be? The back or the front?
Caesar
the
ring.
ball, yeah, it's a Caesar ring.
We'd have
Okay,
Caesar
okay,
rings.
okay.
Yeah,
Like
those
I
are
could
those.
do it for a month,
Mike,
and
but
then
you would
show
have,
up at our acoustic show just looking
Yeah.
like my
They
uncle.
wouldn't even let you in.
So Mike, you wouldn't have a Caesar ring. You got hair in the back.
I've got a little bit of a widow's peak going on, so I can feel like my hair stops right around here. So
He would look a little bit. He wouldn't look as old as Thrill and I. Thrill and I would age us.
Well, I'm not.
So,
Ted.
so my
that's the primary thing. Mike is not as old as us. yes.
My thinning is like a glacier. It just keeps moving back and
Yeah,
back.
but
and
shut
back.
up.
No, but it's
Shut
going to
up.
be going. Look, it's going to move back and back and back.
You're in your
Boo-hoo.
50s. I'm not going to
So
feel bad
what?
for
It
you.
still
It's
reaches
going on.
forward, Miles.
I
a
know.
little bit. That's because I.
Mine.
Do you
still
have to get a haircut? Yes. Then shut up.
You still
do you
have
know
a
what-
full head of hair. Mine is thinning out up top. Like
Do you
you,
know
can
what,
see my scalp with my hair being as long as yours.
So Jamie, the woman who cuts my hair,
Yeah.
she listens to this radio station. What do you think she charges me for a haircut?
$40
$69.
Nice. 60 noise.
She listens to Daily.
I
News.
like her. Had a girl.
$69. That's what she charges.
Tell her 60 noise.
Haircuts have gotten ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Even to get when I go to the barbershop like once a month to
I
get
tell
my
her
beard
that.
trimmed in, I mean you're talking $40
For your beard?
and then
Yes.
to buzz my head. It's like
Yes.
Jesus.
It used to be
It's
$20
crazy.
for me to get my head buzzed.
even
Correct.
like just to walk in, like Rudy's, which
Yeah.
can't really walk in anymore because it's always busy. I mean, it's just the price of doing business. It really is. It's
I
the
mean,
price-
before the pandemic, every Friday afternoon after work, even, I would go to the Fifth Avenue barbershop, see my girl D, and we get my head buzzed and beard trimmed. It was like $25.
it's still a brick and
That's all
mortar.
right.
You still got to pay rent. You know, you still got to
Sure. But
gotta
Ted
pay
has,
the electric.
even though their rent's going up, Ted has less hair to offer.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying. Like, it should almost stay the same price because they have less maintenance to do.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so today we're going to play Big Dumpy, and that's what, that's what we're going to say about that. Okay, now, Steve, you were in the wrong. We have a tie for biggest dummies. We do have Danny, and we also have Melody from the last time that we played.
all right, let me add that.
We have two big dummies. at this
Melody.
point.
Melody, like-
and Danny, and it took them 11 questions to get one right. And as we do when we play Big Dumper, whether you're playing for Team Sober or Team Not
It's a
Sober,
big dump or a big dumpy?
Big
is-
Dumpy, Big
yeah.
Dumpy,
Big
He's Big Dumper.
Big Dumpy. That's
Come on,
right.
man.
Big Dumpy.
Don't infringe on it.
I'll get it right eventually. We do a men's room poll. And the last time we asked you to pick a nickname. All right?
Right.
In honor of the Big Dumper. Your choices were, and we took all sports nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
So these are not actual names from actual players, but they were nicknames that kind of stuck. For example, Booger, as in Booger, McFarlane.
What is his real first name?
Charles.
Is it Charles or James? Or
Are
something?
you making that up?
I think
Yes.
it's James. It might
Yeah.
be James.
Hang on.
I
got it.
honestly do not
Place
know.
your bets.
What is it?
Place your bets.
Is it James?
I would say
No, it's
something like-
booger, so it's probably like maybe it's a B word already, like Bernie
I
McFarlane.
want to say his sisters gave him this nickname growing up.
I'd have said Terrence.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Oh, hey,
Tony McFarlane.
Tony Booger McFarlane.
He sounds like an Italian and an Irishman.
Tony the Booger.
Tony the Booger.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Now he's a hitman. Tony the Booger, man.
well, look, he's the Irish guy in the Italian mob. He's got to be nasty.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Mookie.
Mookie. Love it.
As in the former Sonic Mookie Blaylock, Mookie
Sure.
Betts.
How do they say he got his nickname again? Like he mispronounced something or his sister kept mispronouncing something? What was,
Yeah.
His sister. His little sister couldn't say his name, so she kept
which
calling him
was
Mookie.
what?
I forget. Place your bets. What's Mookie's...
Anthony.
Which Mookie are we talking about? Sorry.
Blaylock.
We're talking about Blaylock.
Oh, thank you.
Which Mookie? There's so many to
Which
choose from.
Mookie are we talking about? We were talking about Darren O'Shea Mookie.
Another Irishman.
Yeah, I know. Along with Donovan McNabb.
And I learned a little bit something about more so than the Mookie Blaylock we know for Pearl Jam. Whenever Mother Love Bone, obviously,
Yeah.
got Eddie Vedder to come in, they temporarily called the band Mookie Blaylock. For whatever reason, Mookie wasn't really cool about that.
Yeah.
But they were seriously honoring him as one of their favorite players.
But they're making money off of him.
Correct.
Yeah.
And again, they weren't Pearl Jam yet.
They were not Pearl
Right.
Jam.
So I'm just saying,
He doesn't know.
Four guys come in and go, we're going to call our band Miles Montgomery. You might be like,
Well, it depends on the music.
it depends on a lot.
Yeah, it does. So they named the first album 10 because that was Mookie's jersey number.
Yeah.
So that's, one of the most iconic albums in rock.
Sure.
And it's named after Mookie Blaylock. So Mookie was another choice. Then, of course, we have Icky, as in Icky Woods.
Not to be confused with Icky Jablonski that we're all familiar
or
with.
Sticky Icky Ed, or one
Yeah.
of these other guys we know.
Wow.
But Icky,
Good pull.
But Icky
Yeah.
Woods, for whatever reason, I remember him from the Icky Shuffle growing up. But
What
he was,
else do you know him
He
from?
was iconic. I did not realize he only played 4 years.
Yeah.
So to make that big of an impact in 4 years' time, Icky Woods, he did the Icky Shuffle, he did all that. I mean, you know who he is.
The Icky Shuffle is his way of letting the world know I can't really dance.
But
so I'm going to
like,
do this.
Like Dion has taken a little bit of that. Like there's a bit of
everybody does the Dion.
It's kind of taking a little page off of that. Dance.
There was a kid in my high school who was I'll just say it, just a fat white dude. But he could do Dion's dance to a T.
Oh, yeah?
And I mean, until about his senior year, every time he came in the lunchroom, all the seniors would be like, do it. Yeah, he
We
did
had
it.
probably no problem doing it.
Oh, no. I mean, I can't explain it because Dion's dance in the end zone is a little herky-jerky
Yeah.
and like off kind of like pace. But this kid had it down pat. Every
Yeah.
time he came in, he'd be like, do it, man.
And finally, as far as nicknames go, we have the Big Dumper.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we put the poll up for you every week. If you follow us on X at Men's Room Live, here are the results. In fourth place, 6%. You said more than likely you did not want to be called Icky.
I got no problem with any of them.
Third place, 9% would be Booger.
Booger.
See, I think I might lean to Booger.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course you would.
I mean, once
know-
it's your nickname, it's not so bad.
It also depends kind of on what you look like. Like Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Look like a guy who should be called Booger.
Right, you don't want to be that Booger. But Booger McFarlane's, was a pro, was
Make
a
fun
stud
of
in
it.
college. Right, like, he don't mind being called Booger.
But what do you say if he's got one hanging out? Like, hey, man, you got a little of yourself.
got a booger,
coming-
booger.
Got this little stuff coming out of your nose right there. In second place with
Wait,
30.
real quick, why do we got on Trevor Lawrence a couple weeks ago, or this week, for picking his nose?
It's not. I did not get on him for picking
But, like,
his
we all
nose.
do
But what
it.
I'm saying is, they're talking about Trevor Lawrence during the game, which made sense. So they have the camera focused on him. He does not know this, so he's just kind of zoned out. And he's like a knuckle and a half deep because whatever he was trying to get was obviously deep in.
His nose is big.
It is.
He's got big ass hands. He can wrap his hand around a football. He can stick his entire finger up into the base into his nose because his nose is that big.
But he still couldn't get the booger that was hiding in. And my point was, get the camera off of him.
Right.
Jesus.
Second place, Mookie. 36% of you said, hey, you want to be named Mookie. And number one,
You got to be a certain kind of cool to be called Mookie.
48% said Big Dumper. That's the nickname.
Really?
I want. Yes. So today on the Men's Room Poll, you are going to get a brand new job. And they say if you've ever had a job in retail, lucky you, as a poll found, over a third of Americans have at some point in their life had a retail job. Ted, have you ever had a retail job?
I guess not. Like, I've never worked in a...
I have not. I've never
I'm
worked
trying to
in
think, like a bartender. I've worked in restaurants, but yeah, I don't think I've done door to door. But does that count?
Well, in theory, one of us should.
I mean, I did very briefly for a little while. It was like a magazine, not even a bookstore, but a magazine shop at the old Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Maybe 3 months, but I ran a register. and dealt with people.
yeah. All right, yeah. You have. Mike, have
Does
you ever
working
worked
at a
in
liquor
retail?
store count?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah,
if you
'cause I
work,
mean,
absolutely.
If you work the register and or deal with customers in a place of business,
And that's
they're
what I
there
got.
to buy something.
Put it
that's
to you this
retail.
way: I ran the till.
Ran the till. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked the drive-through at J-Box.
Ooh.
Okay. So you have worked retail.
How
as
long
well.
did you work at J-Box? Trying to make
A
it
few
sound
years,
cool.
like,
Well,
like 3, I think.
See, if
Really?
You
Yeah.
if you didn't work the drive-through, if you were back in the kitchen, it doesn't count as retail.
No, that's cooking.
I
That's
did.
cooking,
I
yeah.
did at one point work back in the
Well, that's what
kitchen.
I'm saying.
but-
You worked your way up to,
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
point
yeah,
where
yeah.
you're in the window. Okay. So they said more than 1,000 people were asked about 30 different jobs and whether they've worked in each field or not. Now, here are the 10 most common jobs on that list. And number one is a retail worker. 35% of us have done some work in retail. Number two, and they consider this a job because it's tougher than people realize, a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah.
So they
that's,
said 22% said I've had that job. It is hard. It is full time. It is difficult.
it is full time. Yeah.
A factory worker comes in at 18%.
Never worked in a
of the
factory.
population.
Not even cheesecake variety.
No, never. Never worked in a factory either, or any place that actually made something.
Right.
No, to
Other
me,
than food, yeah.
To me, a factory is that. A teacher, 13% have been a teacher. 11% have worked in construction. 8% have worked in daycare. 7% have been a member of the military. 6% have been a chef or a cook.
Okay. Only 6%. Really?
Just 6%. Engineer comes in at 6%, so 1 in 17 people have been an engineer.
Or a cook.
Thank you for driving that train. And 10%,
Johnson.
or 5% coming in at number 10 have been a computer programmer. So we took
Yeah, definitely have not done that.
No.
now. So we ask you on our poll to pick a brand new job. Here are your 4 options from the list.
What about all those Friday nights you come over and code?
Oh, yeah, man, you know me. And then you go, why is my computer not working? Like, because you let me code.
Ted, this is ridiculous, but as a young teen, when I got a Commodore 64, my friend Jeff and I, we would get together and we learned, we were
DOS.
learning DOS. That is
Yeah.
correct, yes.
They
And
taught me, DOS.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why. And you do this whole program, and then you made a star, and you jumped up and down, and you
Look
lost
at
your
what
mind.
we've done.
I
Sure.
just made a star, like a Dallas Cowboy star.
Yeah, but at the time, you got to remember the video game Pong was like exceeding, all kind of technological expertise. So
But it was like basic and all that crap.
Did I tell you about my buddy Matt Pharisee? He was the first guy I knew with a color printer at his home.
all right.
And I mean, we would make stuff all the time that his parents were like, you stop.
The ink is ridiculous.
Right. And this is, mid 90s.
Yeah. So you could take retail. Number one, you pick where you want to work. You could be a bud tender. You could be a lot of different things. You can work in a Best Buy if they're still around. Whatever you want to do.
They're still around.
You can work at a Target. You work retail. to some degree, I like the idea of working in retail. I think, believe it or not, just because I enjoy being there, if I worked in retail, I would like to work at a grocery store.
I believe that.
I really would. I don't know why. I would like to check people out, just help people around. I know where the foods are, whatever. In second, your second option, that would be working fast food, which I consider too, as I've worked in fast food before, only for 2 weeks. But there's something about fast food that I find to be somewhat intriguing.
Nope.
Because I eat it a lot. 3 would be working in daycare.
I'm almost more leaning that way. Because fast food, I'm not dealing with the customers, and making the exact same thing over and over would drive me nuts. Retail, I'm not dealing with your ass. Kids, to me, are very, very simple to deal with. They're annoying, and they can be a lot of things, but I got to handle
Well,
them.
Mike's got the story coming up in headlines about the daycare that lost a kid for an hour, basically.
2 hours.
Right.
But the kid was like dehydrated and all messed up when they found him.
Yeah, but for a $200 fine, I'd take that on.
Okay. And finally,
In fact, I'd
Did
give
the kid
parents-
walk to the desert?
they found him on a road.
Oh.
Yeah. Walking along a road. And fourth would be you could be a cook, which I was telling Steve earlier. There's something intriguing about that for me. I could not do it forever, but the idea of learning, I like to cook, but of learning it to do it the right way. I think that's an invaluable skill.
There's a valuable skill you get with it, but do you want to stand on your feet in 130 degrees
No.
for 12 hours a day? I
No.
mean, that's what it comes down to. So the most valuable lessons I learned definitely came from cooking. Would I do it again? Absolutely mother effing not.
Right, and I think we need to say, like, you're not the head chef. You're
Right.
a short order or a line cook. You're
Yep.
putting in work.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to take retail.
Okay.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm doing daycare.
I'm going back to fast food.
Our men's room poll, pick a new job. Retail, fast food, daycare, or cook. We'll take a break and come back with a game known as Big Dumpy next. Which I can very easily identify.
Yes.
They're huge, they're green, they've got a million teeth in them, and she thinks this is a fish. And I grabbed
she thinks it's smiling.
I grabbed her freaking arm, and I started swimming as fast as I can away from that wall because they were popping out about 5-6 feet.
Yeah.
That's how they hunt. They hide, and anytime a fish goes by or something they want to bite, they pop the hell out, grab the damn thing, and shoot back in their hole. And I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, what is wrong? What is wrong? I'm like, it's a moray eel. So we get to the shore. Someone is actually fishing, and they've caught a moray eel.
All right.
Apparently, they're tasty. So I've never had a saltwater eel, but anyway. So
You like eel.
I like unagi, but that's
Right, that's a freshwater eel.
eel. So I don't know what saltwater eels.
I don't know.
Tastes like. Never seen it on the menu before. But she looked in that bucket. He had a 5-gallon bucket where he had all his crap, and I was like, "That's what you were looking at." She's like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Yes, you dumbass."
But isn't she an animal lover?
I don't.
Well, obviously.
And you thought that a fish was smiling.
I
at
don't
you.
think she really appreciates like ocean life. I think she's more of a land.
Right, she was a
dwelling
vet tech, but like people don't bring in fish.
Okay, no, you're right.
She doesn't care about that.
They
was
don't
my,
smile.
That was my interest growing up. I knew every kind of shark. I knew all that crap.
But they're not smiling at you. That's you're a grown ass adult.
that was amazing.
If my kid said that, I go, okay, let me explain real quick. And ain't smiling at you. You know?
I mean, it's like people are like, "Oh, that dog's smiling." Like that dog's gonna attack.
he
you.
is not smiling. That is not a smile.
Yeah,
he's
Dog-
showing
dog-
his teeth.
He's showing his teeth. That's
Same
not
thing
smiling.
with I found like chimpanzees and the primates.
If you smile at them,
If you smile at them, right? And think about this. So one, again, because animals don't smile, so it's not smiling at you. But if you smile at it, just the fact that you're showing your teeth, their thought is to attack. Not even I don't like you, just like nah, I got to attack.
yeah, because you're threatening me.
Which again, if I could talk to any chimp, like I promise you, I am not.
That's why I don't want to go to Russia. Isn't it like a giant
What?
faux pas to like smile at random Russians you don't know?
I don't know. Is it?
Is it?
I think so.
Fall out of window.
And I'm always just smiling.
Really?
Have another
Like,
guy
I feel
fall-
like they were just going to arrest me or beat me
I
up.
had another major guy fall out a window. He smiled at somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't go. I fell off a balcony. I don't need to be accidentally falling outside a window.
We got to figure out what's going on over there with the windows.
Strong gravity.
I'm-
Weak glass.
I'm telling you right now, they need to like people from Pella or Anderson go over there and check it out. Good or bad, what was your once-in-a-lifetime experience? 206-803-ROCK. Hell, that Window Nation. Send them to
There you go,
Russia.
Window Nation.
That'll be our next commercial.
No one's died in Russia as a result of Window Nation. That's right.
I don't like them.
We don't buy Window Nation and Mother Land.
American country.
I'm
Can't
not
fall out of
positive about the
window.
Russian thing. It's just a theory I've heard. Like, don't smile at Russians.
They don't seem like the warmest bunch.
That also sounds like something a buddy just told me, and I took it to heart. Hey, man, don't smile at Russians.
Look, man, I don't know. All right, I met a Russian dude when I was in Hawaii. This was probably like 18 years ago. The wife and I are like, hell with it, let's go to Hawaii. Go to Hawaii. Could not smoke at the hotel, but they had a bench close to the beach. I would go down there and smoke. And this guy, probably about my height, but probably outweighed me by 180 pounds, all right?
Big man.
He had a bit of a beer belly, and that's it. The rest of it was just human. He's wearing a velour sweatsuit.
Was this like Dolph Lundgren or something?
He was not that good looking. All right. I mean, this is just a big, ugly Russian dude. And he has a velour sweatsuit on, all the gold chains you can imagine. So,
He's Russian.
You mind if I sit? Like, no. So we were just striking up a conversation. We're both choking down cigarettes. We could talk about the same topic, but his approach to it was a lot different than mine or anyone I know. Like, everything's very matter of fact, to the point that I would believe it if they said, don't randomly smile at a Russian guy. Because we would joke around about stuff and both chuckle. But even when I looked at him, he's chuckling. He's making the sound of chuckling, but he's not smiling.
You fall out the window next.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right. I guess maybe it's just him.
Years ago in Belltown, we're at a bar.
Yeah.
And we had gotten shots. The guys next to us were clearly Russian.
All right.
Right? So, like, I think we cheersed them or something. So, you know me, Nostrovia. And they're like, oh. They buy another round, and they're like, you. I was like, yep. Nostrovia. Then we get outside, and they're speaking Russian. I go, I don't know. And they're like, we don't believe you're Russian. I'm like, I'm not. And they seemed pissed.
So
Why,
you
did
took
you
the
toast
time to say, cheers in Russian.
Correct.
But you're not Russian.
I don't know if they thought I was Russian. But now that they have bought me the shot and I'm not Russian, they seem angry.
You'll fall out the window next.
What do you do? Like,
I don't know.
I get shot back?
I mean, literally, I just looked at my buddy and I go, we should go. Because it was like last call. Like, we couldn't get another shot. I was just like, I don't know. And like, as I tried to be like, I didn't mean to offend you. It just seemed to be pissing them off more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good or bad, what was your once-in-a-lifetime experience? 206-803-ROCK.
Just say cheers next time, dude.
I know. I had to. Well, they're Russians. Nostrovia.
Now we killed him.
Right.
Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, guys.
Hola.
Okay, when I was 14, I had a house in Telluride, Colorado, and I got to hang out with the Grateful Dead.
Why did you get to hang out with the Grateful Dead?
Yes, me, Jerry Garcia, and everybody.
How old were you?
I got to go on stage with them when they were playing there.
How old were you? Do you remember?
14.
14.
What did you do when you walked out on stage?
I just hung out, danced, and they were really nice guys. They were really cool.
Okay.
Were they actively stoned, as you recall?
Not that I know of, but maybe they were. But Jerry Garcia was just really a quiet guy. I don't know. He was like weird. Not weird quiet, but he was just really quiet.
He was probably on something. I know I shut down sometimes. Like last time.
He's probably high.
Yeah.
Well, I know offense.
I don't know. I was 14. Who the hell knew?
Well, I was going to say, that's the other thing. I've been stoned around a teenager. Like, I don't want to talk to this kid.
That's true, man.
Again, no offense.
I love talking to children when I'm stoned.
Well, but like teenagers are in that weird realm of like they're sort of close to an adult, but they're not. It's like I don't want to talk to them.
I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I wasn't. They were really nice guys. I guess they were stoned. I don't know, but they were really cool. They just hung out at my house, and then they went and played the festival.
But wait,
really
hang
cool.
on. Why were they hanging out at your house?
Yeah, who was a fan? Your mom, your dad?
My mom knew this guy, a friend of hers, and he knew the band.
He knew the band because he was a drug dealer. Okay, I'm letting you understand how this game works. Okay, like, look, I know a guy. If a band comes into town, there's a guy. Okay, if you go to a different town, there's a guy. It depends on what you're looking for. There is a guy.
We got to meet a lot of bands years ago at one of the pains in the grasses, as it were, as we got a request from our boss at the time just saying, hey, these 3 or 4 bands coming into town.
Call the guy.
We know you can get this. This band would like this. These other bands would like this. Can you guys do it? And we got hooked up for them. And sure enough, we got to meet the band. We would have met them anyway, but it's a different kind of meet you.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not, hey, nice to meet you, man. They're like, oh, are you the guy with the, like, yeah, you want to come on the bus? Like, sure do, buddy.
Michael, we told you the story about Aaron Lewis.
I've heard bits and pieces. I feel like there's a lot that's gone unsaid. I haven't heard it in its entirety.
He had a request. He just wanted some weed.
Yeah.
Okay? At that point in time, it was medical.
Yeah.
You could actually go and get weed, but most of the people didn't do that.
But you need a card.
Yeah, you could just get weed. It's Seattle, right? So somebody will say, gets him some weed, all right? He was such a D-bag. I think we cut the interview short after maybe, honestly, 5. If it went 5 minutes, that would seem like a marathon. I'm pretty sure.
This is the mighty 99.9 KAISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Hey, heads up there on the Unwrapped Acoustic Holiday ticket situation. We are still in the midst of the pre-sale window.
That is right.
Of opportunity. I believe until 10 o'clock tonight. You can still get those tickets before they go on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m.
I would do
at
that.
KISW.com.
They're selling quickly.
That is exactly right. So if you got the email, they've got a code in there for you. If not, head to KISW.com. Sign up for the Rockaholic, whatever the hell it is, and you'll get the email there. I need to do that.
Transmission?
I've done it years ago, so I just get the email. I can't remember what the hell they call it.
I don't know.
Just go to KISW.com, sign up for the whatever the hell it is, and then they'll send you the stuff you
Follow
need.
the prompts.
Yes, exactly. Whatever they tell you to do that. Brent, I believe, from Shinedown. Brent and Zach are playing. I believe he will be on the program tomorrow.
That'd be nice of him to do.
That is a word on the street. So tomorrow, I think they're supposed to, is it 4:30-ish, Mike? Is that the time?
That's what we're trying to get figured out. Yes, it should be 4:30.
I believe 4:30.
But he's on East Coast time, right?
He is.
So he does know. It's like 7:30.
7:30 for him. Does he live in Jacksonville? Is that where he is?
I believe it's, which amazes me. Just quick
He might
side
be an
note.
LA guy now.
Quick side note, all right? You have the money that Brent has, and I like the guy. I do. We've known him for like 20 years, all right? You got all that money. Why do you live in Jacksonville, Florida?
Actually, he's from the Nashville
from
area.
Tennessee.
Yeah, he might
He's
be in
from
Nashville.
Knoxville.
He might be in Nashville. We haven't talked to him in a number of years.
Yeah.
So we have no idea. We do know this. 4:30 tomorrow is the expected time that he is supposed to get a hold of us here and talk about the Unwrapped Acoustic Holiday Show going down December 12th at Angel of the Winds Arena in Everett. It's not only Brent and Zach from Shinedown, Pretty Reckless, Daughtry, Hollywood Undead, and Mammoth. That's Wolfgang.
That's
Van
the one I'm
Halen's
excited
band.
about.
And also Sleep Theory, Des Rocks, and Return to Dust. This is going to be a great show. Trust me on this. If you thought, Hey, this would be something I want to go to.
Do it.
Just get on the tickets now because I have a feeling that we won't be talking about this in the next week or two.
Yeah.
It's going to be sold out. There's no point in doing that. Okay, let's get on to the game known as Big Dumpy. 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant ready to play the big game?
I don't know why you're asking me. Ted, you know who it is.
James.
Hola, bitches.
Hola.
James, are you sober or not sober?
As someone said earlier this week, I am Eastwood sober.
All right. Eastwood sober.
Legally, that means messed up.
He's taking over, isn't he? Okay. All right, James, you get a new job. What are you doing? Retail, fast food, daycare, or a cook?
You know, I've done, I cooked for about 15 years. I still do retail now. My kids are grown. Let's go with the other one.
Fast food or daycare?
Fast food, why not? Let's do it. I haven't done that.
So you've cooked and you've done retail. Which one, in your opinion, is worse?
Retail, for sure.
Well, you said you're doing it right now.
I'm a bartender right now.
Okay. Okay. Why is retail worse than cooking?
Is that? I guess it is. You're dealing with people.
People. It's the people.
Well, the problem is,
and everyone there's buying something. Yeah. You're working the register, so it is a different form of retail.
I guess I think of it as service industry, not retail. Retail to me, it's like
no one's in Target for 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Without being followed around,
sitting right in front of you with their hand up and their finger up and their car. You know.
You don't have to say the name of your bar, but is it like downtown? Is it outside the city?
It's outside the city.
All right.
Yeah. But you think cooking was better than the bartending gig?
I loved cooking. I mean, of course, it gets stressful. You know that thrill, but I mean, it's cool. You don't have to deal with people. You just do
that. That was the thing. As far as restaurants go, I would absolutely go in the back of the house again, just not to have to deal with people. And then I realized as a bartender, the only people you're dealing with are just imbibing in alcohol. They will never get smarter.
It's very true.
I mean, I was telling a bad experience, but like I don't know. I was kind of enjoyed my time bartending.
I can believe you're that guy though. I
would do private parties for years after I stopped working at a bar.
My problem would be not drinking the product.
Correct.
Like I already know that about myself. Like do not put me behind a bar. I'm going to drink beer. I'm going to do shots.
My problem is
I'm going to.
I like that other side of the bar.
Me too. I like sitting down.
That's my place to just decompress. I would want to jump over on the other side of the bar and sit with my buddies if I was a bartender.
Yeah, I really. That'd be my.
It would drive me nuts.
My biggest issue with bartending, and I forget who's this.
This would be
James. James will attest to it. My biggest issue was just you had to work weekends and you had to work nights to make money.
If you want to make money,
but it's like
100%. That's where you make your money.
Right, but it is nice to like once in a while like have a Saturday off, go to a tailgate.
But see, that was the thing about cooking, and we were okay because as a cook, you got a steady paycheck. Whatever it was they paid you, that's what you're going to get. The wait staff, depending on the season, right, they'd roll in dough for some seasons, and then for 4 months, they're not really making any money. But even as a cook, you still had to work the Friday, well, probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because it's going to be super busy. But the difference was my pay is not going to be reflected
in those
this.
downtimes that they have. They're not making any money. In those,
but I am.
You're just less busy too.
Exactly. So I'm getting paid the same amount with less stress. Weekends, you're like, this is a nightmare. Wait staff rolling in dough, and I'm like, yeah, all right. Okay, but I do.
When you were a cook and you were good with the servers, bartenders, you'd always get that shift drink after work. So that was always a bonus.
Brother, first of all, I did not work at a place that had a shift drink. We had what we called shift drinks. So they would call it a shift drink, right? That is what they called it, and we understood. We basically sat there until 4 a.m. almost every night. If you worked nights, it's kind of what you did, and everyone drank themselves into
Was
oblivion.
there a rule, like no bottles or cans, but you can drink all the draft you want?
No. So what drink?
Okay.
They would. We had one guy we worked with. This guy would drink 2 pints. This is no lie. 2 pints of Maker's Mark a night. And we never saw him get drunk. He obviously had a massive drinking problem, but we never saw him get drunk. He always did a great job on the floor, one of our waiters, but 2 pints of Maker's Mark a night, that's what he would do. I would do like 4 shots of Jack, maybe get 2 beers, and I'm pretty hammered. And this guy's like, you want to ride home? And sadly, he was the guy you could trust behind the wheel. It just did not affect him,
when me
man.
and Burris worked at PJ's together, there was a group of us, right? And that bar is gone, so I don't mind saying this. And R.I.P. Jerry Smith. Sometimes we would stay in there so late after our shift that we would have to hide from the bread delivery in the morning.
Because we
didn't want the owner to know we were still in there drinking, and then we would run out at 6 a.m.
I will say I do miss that about cooking. Not the job, but all the free booze and just the amount of drugs that were done at the end of every shift.
It is a weird camaraderie.
Everyone just no matter what happened during the day, you sit down, everyone's good, and you're just snorting coke and smoking weed and drinking. Mm-hmm. That's what I've heard, anyway.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
James.
what I've heard, too.
Yeah. Sometimes the manager comes down from his office and says Coke on the bar. That's what I've heard.
Yeah. And it says something like, you guys didn't see this.
It's weird. They're playing with flour in the office for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they're all bakers.
Yeah.
We had a manager. He said it every time, Phil.
Yeah. What?
You guys didn't see this.
You didn't see this.
So you do it every Saturday night.
At the bar, we when it closed?
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Everyone, you can see residual lines cut up on the bar. You think we care?
Half the time it was the owner.
Oh, the owner's definitely.
I was waiting to get paid at gigs, man. It was the owner of the bar just come out and go all right, everybody.
Yeah, I worked at a lot of restaurants that independently owned that ended up closing because the manager snorted away the profits. Probably 4 different restaurants. I mean, that was common.
Wow.
All right, James, shut up. Here's your first question.
All right.
What late female singer's debut solo album was titled I Got Them Old Cosmic Blues Again, Mama?
Oh.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin.
Not a bad
Is it
guess.
that old? Is it like...
They'd be about the same age, but this woman has passed.
Is it Janis Joplin?
It is Janis Joplin.
Okay.
Cosmic Blues.
She got them old cosmic blues. Not just cosmic, and not old. O-L apostrophe.
Oh.
And cosmic is spelled with a K. K-O-Z-M-I-C. Apparently she was illiterate, but we looked over it for her massive talent.
Oh, actually, it was code for Quaaludes.
Oh, yeah. But she would have been joking, yeah. All right, your question. What was the first state to ban billboards? Was it Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, or Hawaii?
I'm going to go with Hawaii.
Got it.
Yep.
I believe...
But it would make sense that all those states would do that.
That's why I picked those.
Okay.
I believe... I think Hawaii still has the ban in place. I don't think you can put billboards up there.
Nothing is scarier than driving down the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
But all the billboards there.
Right, but a lot of them are just like repent now before God kills you and stuff like that.
Or XXX movie theater, next exit.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And we were driving through Pennsylvania. The kids were a little bit younger, and we're playing whatever the game is, where you find something that starts with the letter A, that kind of thing. Then you move to the letter B. See, so typically X is difficult. Yeah. At this point, we're in central Pennsylvania, and we cut through this small town. And I've been there before. I cannot remember the name of this place. And I remember my son, he's maybe 5 at the time, but he's like, wow, there's X's everywhere. We're like,
we're playing
every single thing there. Triple X, triple X, triple X, triple X. He's just like, man, oh man, we have just hit the jackpot. We're like, yeah, buddy.
We sure have.
Yes, we have.
Big Dumpy!
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
Yo, your girl and your Johnson on that!
Girl and your Johnson. Jeff, are you sober or not sober?
I'm team sober. Me team sober for a while. Just coming up from Fredericton area with a load on my trailer. Got to go to Linwood and then battle traffic all the way back to Tacoma.
Damn. I'm glad you told us that. We're about to ask you. Have fun.
Damn. All right, Jeff, you're going to get a new job. Retail, fast food, daycare, or a cook?
I'm sure it'll probably make me never want to cook again, but let's go with cook.
All right. All right. What's the best thing you cook right now?
I love smoking briskets.
Ooh.
All right.
Attaboy. That's an art, man.
Yeah.
That really is.
For sure.
It takes a couple times. Yeah, once you get it down, people definitely recommend it more.
How long did it take you to nail it? Because Castle started doing it probably 15 years ago at this point, but I want to say he went through 4 briskets before he finally got it right.
Yeah, that's about right. I went through 3 where I found a method that worked for me.
Jeff, let me ask you this. Is it still very easy to ruin one? Or do you have it just to a method now where you're locked in?
I mean, yeah, if I'm not paying attention to the temperature on the smoker, or if I just, how would I put it? Like, if I didn't wrap or something, if I did, left it too long, if that stall at 160 without trying to wrap it, it could dry out. I mean, it's still very possible.
Okay.
Sometimes, too, if you're, especially if you're using coals or wood, and, what was I going to say? Sometimes the temperature just stalls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't do that.
Yeah, definitely.
To me, doing a brisket is like baking. It's too precise. And one small thing ruins the whole thing. I'm like, I don't want that. I like things where I can make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? All right. Here's your question. The 1980s to 1990s sitcom Empty Nest was a spinoff from what TV show? Did you watch Empty Nest?
I feel like I did.
Who was in that one? 'Cause
Right
that
now,
wasn't
I can't
Patrick
remember.
Duffy. He was in. What was the one he was in with Suzanne Summers? That wasn't.
No, that was like two families together. Not step by step.
What decade? Is it
80s to 90s?
This was in 1988, yeah.
All right, who was in it? Who were some of them?
Richard Mulligan,
All right.
Park Overall, Christy McNichol.
Christy
Christy McNichol.
and Park Overall.
Yeah. Donna Manoff.
All right, but it was a spinoff from what TV? Very popular TV show. It even had a revival probably 7 to 10 years ago.
David Leisure.
Younger people started getting into it.
Estelle Getty.
There's a hint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what sitcom you're talking about. Is it Full House?
Is it the Golden Girls?
Golden Girls.
It is.
Oh.
Estelle Getty. That's the only clue.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
How the hell did Christy McNichol pop up in that one?
I don't know. Maybe it was her last ditch effort to do something. All right, your question. What song plays at the end of the Breaking Bad series finale? Come on, Mike.
I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people just yelling at the radio. I've never even watched Breaking Bad.
I'm going to go ahead and spin that for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
At the end of the series? or
The end
movie?
of the series. The series
I only
finale.
watched that episode one time. Shoot, dude, I guarantee you he named
Is it
it
an
at some
iconic
point.
song?
I don't think so. Baby Blue.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have gotten
Baby
that.
Blue.
Baby Blue.
Duffy and
Badfinger?
yeah, I don't know. It was step by step.
Step by step. Patrick Duffy. TV's Patrick Duffy.
TV's
Suzanne
Patrick
Summers.
Duffy, Suzanne Summers.
All right. All right, your question. What body part does a butterfly use for tasting?
Hurry on, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. It's their feet.
Oh.
How did you know that? Their feet.
Their feet. Well, that's why they land on flowers the way they do.
Yummy.
Yeah, like, ooh, that tastes good.
They eat with their feet.
Well, they taste with
They
their
taste.
feet.
Like
but
they got-
here's the problem, right? So you land on a flower. They know they like flowers. Cool. And you go, all right, this is... What about the butterfly that lands on like a fresh dog turd? Like, it's in your mouth.
Dang it.
Right.
So it's
Can they wipe their feet off, like if you land like on garbage or something?
What are you going to wipe it off on, though? Because you're going to taste
don't
whatever you
know.
wipe it on. Like grass?
Ooh.
You want to just go ahead and lick the grass after you lick a turd?
Yes. Out of the two?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like it's much better, though. It is better,
It
but
is a
it's
lot
not like it's
better.
much better. Like, I would rather lick a cupcake afterward.
Well, sure.
So it's butterflies and that guy at the rickshaw.
And that got the rickshaw, yes.
Big Dumpy.
Both can eat with their feet.
Hello, Sean. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Sean, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Okay. The pause kind of gave it away. All right, Sean, you're going to pick a new job. You doing retail, fast food, daycare, or a cook?
Well, I've done pretty much all of them, but I wouldn't mind going back to being a cook.
You actually did daycare.
I'm a stay-at-home parent.
Oh,
okay.
Yep. Okay, gotcha. Well, at least they're not as annoying, even when they're... I know it's still can be a pain in the ass, but it's not nearly as annoying when it's your own children.
I disagree. I feel like it's easier when you have other people's kids, even if your kid is in the mix.
Because you know you can't discipline them?
No, it's just they tend to listen. Your kid will always push back.
Right, you're right.
Because they're going to and they should. I mean, that's kind of their job to figure out life. But other people's kids tend to listen to you, and then your kid follows suit a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's
why everyone thought I was being a cool dad when my kids are younger. I'm like, no, you can have a sleepover because I know that whatever I say, you will all do. When your friends are not here and I say something, there's the potential that we have to have a 20-minute debate about this goddamn thing.
Yeah.
As ridiculous as that sounds.
Yeah, you pretty much nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, can we have a sleepover? Like, absolutely, because I know you will listen to me. My only rule to sleepover is like, all right, guys, I know you're here. Your job from this point on is to not remind me that you were in my home. That's it.
Well, that and keep the door open.
Keep the door open. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, they're 13-year-old boys. Go ahead and close that door, bro.
No, okay, yeah.
God, that smells good.
It does not smell great.
Keep your shoes on.
Yeah, keep your shoes on. Keep the door open. Open a window.
No one should see the socks of a 13-year-old. Boy, anyway.
No. And my kids only
Stand up by themselves.
They got a hole in the back. They don't match.
All right, my son, if his socks don't match, he's not putting them on. He's already like an 80-year-old man. Like, I'm not worried. I'm like, dude, just put on another white sock. No one knows. He's like, I know. I'm like, okay. Here we go. All right. Here's your question. Who was the president when Prohibition was imposed across the U.S.?
Oh. Johnson?
Was it Woodrow Wilson?
Woodrow Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Woodrow. It's a name like Woodrow. He sounds like someone that doesn't want to drink.
Woodrow's Reserve.
It's water. All right, here's your question. Russia, North Korea, Iceland, or India? Which is the only one of these four countries that has a McDonald's?
Well, one had them, but then they maybe don't have many more.
I'm going to take a shot here and go Iceland.
India.
Oh, my gosh.
India. Believe it or not, yeah.
Wow.
I know. That's the only reason I shared it. It's kind of mind-blowing, right? North Korea doesn't surprise me. Russia used to have them, and then, I don't remember what happened.
Something weird happened.
They have the equivalent, but it is the Russian equivalent.
Someone fell out of the drive-through window.
Oh, you know what? It's the burgers, I bet, huh?
The drive-through.
Died after 4 feet fall.
Oh, no. I just want that that buttered McChicken.
Ooh, I would do that.
Yeah, basically McDonald's was over there, and then they invaded Ukraine, and McDonald's was like, all right, we're out.
We're out. Ronald McDonald's like, not having it. All right, your question. The Maldives are the smallest independent country on what continent?
Oh, my gosh. I have no idea. Australia?
Is it Europe?
Asia. It is Asia, yep. Well, because Europe's got all those weird little Luxembourg, Vatican City.
Right, but they're all tucked in the middle.
Yeah, so that makes sense it would be Asia.
Yep.
The Maldives.
All right, Sean, your question. What instrument did Don Henley play as a member of Eagles? As much as I want to say the Eagles, they're very specific.
It still sounds weird. It still sounds weird when you say
I know. It's
like
just they're like, we're not the Eagles. We're just Eagles. What instrument did Don Henley play?
Do you think the actual Eagles don't call themselves the Eagles?
Drums?
You got it.
Well done. Well done.
He answered that in a New York Minute.
Hey-o. Well
I love that Don Henley song. Sorry.
Wow.
It's a great song.
Take it easy over there, man.
Oh, wow. Okay. I see what's happening.
More Big Dumpy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
Would you with an octopus?
No.
The Mitchell Top 10.
All right. I recently acquired some octopus knowledge.
Some octopus knowledge.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course you have. I mean, just why wouldn't you?
Why not?
Octopus wrestling was a real sport. Do you have
Really?
that?
No, I don't have that.
It was big out here because of all the giant octopus in the Puget Sound.
So you just grab two, put them in a
Ready,
tank,
fight.
and-
No. Dudes would put on scuba gear.
against those big ass.
And you'd have to go down there, rip one of its out of its cage or little wherever it's hiding, and kind of wrestle it up to the surface. But they realized over time, this is right after people were fighting bears a lot.
Yeah.
And they realized that it was boring because you couldn't see the guy getting the octopus till he was at the top.
Sure.
So that's why they stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Not because they're screwing with doggone octopi.
That had nothing to do with it.
So I've got here 10 octopus facts, and I thought instead of just reading you guys some fun octopus facts, I'm actually going to test your knowledge of octopi.
Of octopi?
That's right. We're going to see
you
what
come
you guys
to the
can
right
do.
place as Ted.
That's right. Ted knows it all. Play along at home. So here we go. Question number 1. What type of animal is an octopus? Miles, I know that you think that it's an alien, but it actually does classify into a single
Is
type
it a
of animal.
cephalopod?
You nailed it. It is a cephalopod.
It is. But isn't a squid also a cephalopod?
I believe so. So cephalopods are invertebrate animals, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, and
Well,
all
also,
right.
squid does have that cartilage, but it's not really a bone.
It's not a bone, it's cartilage.
Yeah, it's
it's like sharks.
It's
have
like
no-
what's in your nose.
And it also
Yeah.
qualifies as a mollusk.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say mollusk.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna, what?
Counts as both. Counts as both.
You're that kid in class. I was going to say that, teacher.
Test your octopus knowledge. How many hearts does an octopus have?
3.
3 hearts? Any other guesses?
5.
5 hearts. Miles.
7.
You nailed it, Steve. It's 3.
All right.
I was going to say that too.
You were 2. You were going to say 3 too? 3 hearts. That's why they can love 3 partners in one life.
That's why I like octopus.
Hey, God forbid you give one to the Grinch.
Yeah. 2 sizes too small, mother. How much weight can a single suction cup on a giant Pacific octopus, because that's the breed that we got here, so you know they got all those little suction cups.
Yeah.
How much weight can one single suction cup carry?
Ooh, that
50 pounds.
200.
200 pounds.
sounds stupid. I was going to say 50. I was. So now, all right, 100 pounds.
You guys are all over 35 pounds.
Oh.
One sucker?
I wonder if they could do
single
that,
sucker
that
can-
suction cup therapy on you. Yeah, you got one on your back. You know
Right?
what I mean? He's just taking care of all the hot
You would think
spots.
it would do the same doggone
Exactly.
thing.
No. They asked too much and they wanted to unionize.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
why we keep doing it as people.
Just stick it on your back like a backpack. Let it take out all the pain.
Yeah. Come here, buddy. Come here. Some 10 octopus facts. About how long do octopi live?
3 years.
3 years.
Oh, no. I bet they live a long time. I'm going to say 42 years.
42 years. Miles.
2 years.
2 years. Steve, you were the closest. 3 to 4 years
3
on
to 4
average.
years.
However, some of the smaller species live only 6 months to a year.
That's it?
Yes.
Suckers.
Unless they're eaten by a shark.
Because I was with Ted, I thought that they lived decently long lives.
They really do not.
No.
I know there's a geeky yourself. You guys watch that Octopus Teacher movie?
No,
I have
I
not.
should have.
I swear to God, it's worth it. It's very interesting. It's just interesting.
Okay.
It's not a lot of action, not a lot of people dying or anything like that. Well, the octopus. Well, I'm not going to tell you that.
Back to the giant Pacific octopus. How much can the giant Pacific octopus weigh?
I will say.
For
it's,
wrestling them.
it's not really like. I bet it's not as heavy as you think it is because it kind of morphs.
That's
right?
what I'm thinking.
So I'm thinking 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
They get what, like about 6 feet big, I guess, somewhere around there. The giant octopus.
Seems like their
There's some that
arms-
get really, really big. So
tentacles
more than
would be-
6 feet, I think.
50 pounds.
50 pounds. Ted Smith,
I'm going to go up a little bit and say 65.
you're the closest without going over. They can weigh over 600 pounds.
Whoa!
Jesus.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
I wonder if they're just filled with water, because I thought the same thing, Miles. You know, they got the big balloon on top.
Yeah, but that doesn't. The arms, the tentacles would have the weight.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would think so because the body looks like it just morph into whatever the hell.
Well, if a single sucker can hold 35 pounds, and however many suckers they have per arm, right? You got to think, all right, it's got to be dense and strong.
Exactly.
nothing wrong.
That's how I like my ladies.
Yeah, good suckers.
Dense and strong.
With some good suckers.
Yeah.
Sturdy. Multiple suckers if necessary.
Put that on your profile.
About how many eggs does a female lay? Again, 10 octopus facts. How many eggs does a female lay?
10.
500.
500. Miles.
1,000.
You were the closest without going over. Up to 100,000 eggs.
Damn.
Whoa.
And
You know what's weird?
That's a
man?
lot of kids.
And generally, she dies shortly afterward.
I don't know if this is true of the giant octopus or all octopus, but there was something on a couple weeks ago. I watched it with my daughter, and it's this whole mating ritual between these two octopi. All right. So
Octopus sex.
the female octopus had already collected sperm from a male.
Yeah.
But just because she collected the sperm, she's not necessarily fertilized her eggs. She's still looking at suitors.
Okay.
So homeboy comes along, different dude.
What up, man?
And he does all the stuff he's got to do to prove to her that he's worth it. So basically, she scoops out all the other octopus's sperm and just tosses it in the ocean.
Later.
And then the male octopus, the new suitor,
Yeah.
he gets to put his sperm in her sperm carrying pouch or whatever.
Yeah, sperm spot.
And I was like, I did not know it was like that, and I'm a little bit disturbed.
Right. So that is not one of my facts on there, but they do have one specific arm that's like sperm filled.
Yeah, it was the sperm arm.
And it's also detachable. So sometimes there's times when females are coming onto males a little bit too hard, and they're like,
Rip the arm
"No,
off."
man, you get a walrus coming after you." Yeah, they'll rip it off and like throw it at her, like, "Dude, go after yourself. I'm out."
Oh.
It's like someone ripping off your penis.
Yeah.
And just
But they
throwing-
grow back though. They grow back with full mobility and full what's the
I
word?
wish my penis did that. That'd
No
freak
kidding,
people out of parties. Ta-da! I'm going to chop my penis off.
When octopus get bored, they often do what? Often, this was in my facts, they often do what?
When they're bored?
Mess with people.
When they're bored, multiple choice. When they're bored, do they play with small fish like dolls? Do they eat their own arms? Do they blow bubbles? Or do they dismantle crabs?
Dismantle crab.
Dismantle crab.
No, they eat their own arms.
Oh, wow.
Because they're bored?
They're bored. I wonder if that's like chewing fingernails to them.
I mean, do they grow back?
Yes.
The tentacles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Full mobility.
All right. Because people chew their fingernails grow back.
Exactly. 10 octopus facts. We've kind of been dancing around it. Do octopus have arms or tentacles?
Arms. Both.
Both.
No.
Arms.
They do have only one, and you're right, it is arms.
Yeah.
I wondered
What's the difference between a tentacle?
That was my next question. So, octopi have arms. Squid and cuttlefish have 8 arms and 2 tentacles. Arms have the suction cups that go throughout the entire length.
All right.
If you'll look at squid and cuttlefish, when they attack something, they shoot out their tentacles, which I would call those arms over tentacles, but they have these big long arm extensions. They kind of have that paddle. That's where the suction cups are.
But just at the paddle.
Correct. Just at the end. The
arm.
tentacle.
That's the tentacle.
The tentacle has
Just
suction cups just at the
end.
ends.
Huh.
Yeah.
Why do we have suction
That's how you make them laugh. Tentacle.
Ten tickles.
Tentacles.
That's how many laughs. That's how many tickles it takes to make them laugh.
Then aren't our arms
tickles.
closer to tentacles than arms?
Yeah. All we need is suction cups, and we would have
That's all we need.
tentacles, dude. What is the only octopus whose venom is dangerous to humans?
The blue ring octopus.
Yes,
You
correct.
nailed it.
And that's in the South Pacific.
Australia.
Yeah, that is
And it's
literally
tiny.
Yeah, it's
Teeny
very, very
tiny.
small.
And people think it's beautiful, and you get all these pictures where tourists will pick it. It's like in the palm of their hand.
Hands.
It won't necessarily
Isn't it one of the
attack you.
most deadly things? on the
Yes.
I
planet?
believe that it is. Just like period.
I think
Yeah,
it's like
okay.
the box jellyfish and then the blue ringed octopus.
Don't mess with either of them.
No, man. Very tantalizing jellyfish.
They're very, very tantalizing.
It's just floating around.
the camel toe jellyfish.
Damn it. And then I'll leave you with this last octopus.
How did it get its name? I'll tell you a story.
Well, man, I used to do dolphins.
Then I moved on.
Then I moved on to the fucking jellyfish. And then I'll leave you with this last and final octopus questionable fact. The oldest known fossil of an octopus ancestor belongs to an animal that lived roughly how long ago? How long?
100. Let me see. I would say 180 million.
180 million years.
How long ago were dinosaurs?
600 million.
Ago? I thought they were like 150 million years ago. As far as them going extinct.
No, I thought.
I think they had.
Gotcha,
I think
okay.
they had about a 600 million year reign on Earth. I want to say they went extinct about 150
I'll say
million years ago.
700.
700 million.
Yeah.
Ted.
I'll say 180 million.
180. Steve, you were the closest without. No, you were the closest without going over. Ted, 330 million.
I was going to say that.
330 million.
Maybe they traveled in on that asteroid that,
30 million.
killed the dinosaurs.
Yeah, right. A woman in the UK might have gone a little too far with actions against her ex there,
Oh,
Miles.
my God, what a terrible story.
Tell about it at 5:50.
Can't wait, yes. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, we made it to drinking time.
KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Game is Big Dumpy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dumpy.
Hello, Tom.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Tom, team sober?
I'm sober.
Okay. All right, Tom. Men's room poll. Pick a new job. You going to work in retail, fast food, daycare, or be a cook?
Oddly enough, I think I'll take fast food. I've never done it.
Fast food.
What fast food restaurant would you work at given the choice?
Oh, Wendy's. I love Frosties.
Okay.
Just for the Frosties. I think Wendy's has pretty good food in general, to be honest with you.
They do. Not bad.
I don't eat there as much as there's just not one really close to me. But if there was one, man, a single cheese, fries, yeah, hell yeah.
All right, Tom. Here's your question. Sad has rolled up to the drive-thru window. Instead of making my order for a Frosty, I'd ask you this. Orangestad. Orangestad is the capital of what Caribbean nation? Is it Bermuda, Aruba? Ooh, I want to take you. U.S. Virgin Islands or Kokomo?
I would say, I don't know, U.S. Virgin Islands.
It's Aruba.
It is, in fact, Aruba. Kokomo, not a real island.
Nope.
No.
But I added that there.
Oh, it sounds like Wilmington, which is the capital of Curacao, between that and Bonaire.
Say it again.
Wilmington, which is in Curacao.
Right.
All that Dutch stuff.
Do you know the name of the capital of the U.S. Virgin Islands? I do not. I want to.
Tim Tebow.
I don't know much about the Virgin Islands.
I don't either. I really don't. All right, your question. What is the sum of the angles of a triangle?
It's 180.
Nice job, John.
Yes, indeed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Game is Big Dumpy, 206-803-ROCK.
Thrill, it is Charlotte Amelia.
Charlotte Amelia, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Yep.
Okay. Hello, Sean. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola. Sean, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober, driving at work.
Okay. Sean, welcome to Big Dumpy. Okay, you're going to pick a new job. You taking retail, fast food, daycare, or you be a cook?
Fast food.
Fast food. And Steve's question, where would you work?
Carl's Jr.
Carl's
Jr.
All right. Okay.
Biscuits.
I'd work at Taco Bell just for the sour cream cannon.
Just for the sour cream can.
You ever seen that thing?
No.
You know, like it looks like a caulk gun.
Yeah.
But it's sour cream.
Keep going, right?
That's the whole. Okay.
Oh, I'm saying.
That does sound like a euphemism.
Hey, baby, I got the sour cream cannon.
You ever seen them using that thing?
It's like a caulk gun.
Yeah.
Let's go south of the border.
Just squeeze and look what happens.
It's like your chowder cannon. What's sour cream?
Yeah, the chowder cannon. But it's a sour cream cannon.
Mike, of all people, you got your head in the sewer today.
Oh, you're talking about Ted.
All right, your question. What president was pictured on the highest denomination of U.S. currency ever printed, the $100,000 bill? We talked about this president earlier on this very program.
FDR?
I'll just go Woodrow Wilson again.
Woodrow Wilson.
Oh,
He's
Woody.
back.
Miles, look at this thing. You don't think that'd be fun to shoot that the sour cream gun? Is it better with gun?
Have you seen the Crisco cannon that they use at Pizza Hut?
No.
That's pretty cool too.
Somebody
For
here
the deep
says,
dish pizzas.
Ted, you're right about the sour cream gun.
Oh, they must have worked there.
I'm guessing so. 7 years, I believe. All right.
That's the only. I mean, nothing against Taco Bell.
Wait. They used to have one for guac as well.
Oh, the guac cannon?
Yeah.
Boo-boo!
Don't they have
The
a
guac cannon.
mayonnaise gun and a ketchup gun and all that for?
I don't know.
Yes.
I never
Why
went to
would
Burger-
Taco Bell have a mayonnaise
Well, no,
gun?
I'm saying like at a hamburger spot. You know, like they get a mayonnaise cannon at Wendy's. Mayonnaise gun.
You want to hit your burger with a mayonnaise cannon?
Well, they're
Mayonnaise
the only-
No.
Well, Jack in the Box uses mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Because
Did they have a mayonnaise gun?
We didn't. No. We just had the standard like. There you go.
See, at Burger King, I had a mayonnaise gun for the chicken and the tartar for the fish.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
We just
one
had
of
squeeze bottles.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Oh, the little yeah.
Miles, did you ever actually work a shift?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I trained in a closet with a VHS.
Well, we hear a lot about the training.
Little about the actual,
Yeah. Oh no,
employment.
man, my nuggets were always ready to go. Actually, they were strips.
Yeah.
My drawers were always right for the time of the day.
Mine are right now. All right, Sean, here's your question. Which Smurf had a heart tattooed on each arm?
Oh, yeah. Tough one.
Biker Smurf.
Thank you for using your blinker.
Yeah, well done, Sean. Proud of you, bud.
Sorry. All I can think of is Grumpy. I know that's not right.
Is it Papa Smurf?
No, Papa Smurf. No.
What? Who's the older guy? It's the guy with the beard, right? The older guy with the beard?
Papa Smurf's to do with the beard. This guy had, I believe, a heart tattooed on each arm.
Oh.
What do
I
you
thought
got?
it was Papa Smurf, too.
Oh, no.
Really? You guys thought it was Papa Smurf? No, it was Hefty Smurf.
Hefty.
Hefty.
Hey, Smurfette, I'm Hefty Smurf.
I've heard that about you.
You ever had a slice of Hefty?
You know where Papa Smurf's head is at, because my understanding is that Papa Smurf created Smurfette.
Yeah.
I want a blonde and high heels with big boobs. He's got it tight. Ted, you'd have been Papa Smurf.
Am I Papa
brother.
Smurf?
That would have exactly been it. I bet you she has a tattoo, too. It's just on her back, directly above her butt.
Still looks Scott.
All right, your question. In what year did the War of 1812 actually begin?
1811?
1810?
1812. The War of 1812 began in 1812.
You tricky SOB.
It's nothing tricky. It's in the name.
I'm still pissed.
What?
1812. They burned down the White House. They marched down Route 1.
Let it go.
I'm just saying.
It's been a hot minute.
Well, we had already beaten them.
I know.
And they're like, well, we're going to try it again.
Well, it's like that kid that just, I told you to lay down, man.
Yeah, right.
I said, do you want to know? Okay.
Dang, or boom, boom.
Right.
Like golf video.
All right, your question. Who recorded that hit single Susudio in 1985?
Oh, finally. All right. Phil Collins.
Gets to flex his Phil Collins knowledge.
I also would have accepted Mr. Forehead.
Big Dumpy.
Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the men's room. Day-o.
Ryan, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober, driving trucks.
Okay. All right, Ryan, you're going to get a new job. No more driving trucks. Going to pick a new job. You doing retail, fast food, daycare, or going to be a cook?
I'll go back to retail.
Where did you work before?
Worked up at the rental shop up at Crystal Mountain Ski Resort.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
That's cool.
I love that mountain.
People got to be happy seeing you.
Sometimes, yeah.
Who would be unhappy to see? Like, I am here to rent skis.
Well, if you're
what
renting-
could you do that I'm unhappy to see you?
Typically, you're a first-timer,
Yeah.
so you might be
Yeah,
scared.
some of the kids aren't really big fans of it until the end of the day. They come in and go, "That was effing awesome."
Of course. You should tell them, hey, drop the attitude. You're going to tell me, and I quote, it's effing awesome. Off you go.
Yeah.
Plus, the Snorting Elk is just a great lodge.
I preferred the bull wheel.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ted.
excuse me. All right, how about we agree?
That's good too, though.
How about we agree to have some hot dogs down at the Natchez?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, there you go. A friendship made over hot dogs.
You would love it. It's an old school bar just on the side of the road in Greenwater. But when you're coming down from the mountain, a lot of people stop there, and they have a huge fireplace, and you can cook a hot dog.
Grill your own hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't eat them cold?
Not anymore, Mike. Not anymore.
I don't need the fireplace, man. Just hand me a dog.
Just grab me. Just give me glizzy, man.
I don't need a bun, nothing.
If you don't mind, I got to give a shout out to my mother. She's listening. She told me don't disappoint her.
Oh, wow.
Well,
It's a little late, Mom.
That happened as soon as you were born.
You know, by her saying that, that implies you have not disappointed her yet. And I have a hard time believing
I
that.
don't believe that either.
All right, Ryan.
I don't even believe it myself.
All right, here's your question. And by the way, even if you get this wrong, your mother's going to tell you she knew the answer. You know this, right?
Hey, Ryan, how old's your mom?
Oh, geez. Early mid-50s?
Is she single?
Yeah, her and my father are actually working on things. Maybe.
Oh, really? So you're saying there's a chance?
sorry, Miles. They're trying to make it work.
Miles has lost interest. All right, here's your question. How many properties are there on a standard Monopoly board? How many properties?
Oh, good Lord. I don't know, 40? 10 on each side?
I don't know.
Any guesses?
On a Monopoly board.
30.
34.
28. So I'm assuming 7 per
Close two
side.
off. Close two off.
All right, your question. In what Spanish city does the running of the bulls take place?
Oh, all right, guys. It's been a pleasure. That would be Pamplona.
Very good. Nice job.
Did your mom proud, brother.
That's right.
There you go.
Game is Big Dumpy, 206-803 Rock.
Miles, I like this attitude.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, it's your mom's. How old is she? Is she single? Can't hurt. I mean, advertising never hurts, right?
What's that?
I feel like he could have said she's 97. Miles, but cool. She's single?
Yep.
Hey, anything we can do to bring listeners back.
There you go. Just blow the dust
That's
off
what I'm
that
saying.
thing.
Like, if he's got his mom listening,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I just wondered how old she was.
He wants to show off his sour cream cannon.
That's right. It's mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise cannon.
I don't think I go through enough sour cream to own a sour cream cannon. And it's a gun.
I'm sorry, sour cream gun. You're right. Sour cream gun.
I mean, we do.
Oh.
It just goes bad in the fridge and we throw it away.
I was going to tell you
again.
that, man. Be very careful on those tubes.
Oh, yeah.
On the door. It was good by the expiration date. I squirted that stuff. It came out as green as peas.
Oh, God.
I was like, oh, man. Because I thought those would last a little bit longer.
Did it stink?
Not really. I dumped it all over my Spanish rice.
Oh, you already put it on.
Yeah, and I'm like,
give it a
oh,
test
man,
squirt, man.
Damn it.
I'm with Miles. If the date looked fine, I wouldn't think about it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't either until the green comes
the
out.
dairy, whatever, the white thing with the blue.
Yeah.
Damn
Well,
it.
Spanish rice, huh?
Oh, yeah. 90 minutes in a microwave.
Oh, what are those?
Yes, yes.
I like the idea you're back there making paella.
I live by myself. You rip the corners and you put it in the microwave for 90 seconds.
And then roll it with green sour cream.
I think guacamole.
I like the 4 cheese rice.
Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good.
Same package.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Looking for that. Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Let's go Mariners.
Oh, yeah. Matt, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober, Matt. Welcome to Big Dummy.
Thank
Okay, our men's room poll, you're going to pick a new job. Retail, fast food, daycare, or a cook?
you. I'll do a cook also.
Cook. Everyone's staying away from daycare.
You sound like someone who would be a cook. Just like, all right, what the hell do you want? Fine. My problem being a cook now is because things have changed since I was a cook. Apparently now everyone has a food allergy to everything.
Yeah.
Just when I was cooking, there was always the nut allergy. Some people lactose intolerant. Otherwise, the only specialty thing we had to do is a heavy Jewish population, so you had a lot of Orthodox Jews who you can't mix cheese and meat.
Right.
To the point where you got to do it
There's more storage. Oh, yeah,
But the thing is,
storage too.
But you were so used, that was just your clientele. So we had the separate pans, but no one was like, hey, man, I can't eat whatever every allergy is now. I can't have Cheeto dust. Like, yes, you can.
You know what? The QFC north of U Village.
All right.
Kind of going up on that hill where Batman used to live. They have a big Jewish population there. They have a kosher section.
They should.
I was actually shocked. I was like, wow.
Yeah, know your audience, man. All right, here's your question. What country has the longest coastline? The longest coastline.
Let's go Chile.
Let's go Canada.
It is Canada.
Oh, Canada, yep.
Yeah.
Are you singing the national anthem?
Yeah, I went there too.
Canada.
Damn it. Walk
Stand
right
on
into it.
God for thee. That's how it ends.
We're doing them proud.
Yeah.
I like how we just skipped to the end. Yeah, we know that part too.
Again, I only know the last 2 lines because when I used to play NHL 99 hockey, I was Team Canada.
Oh,
so
right,
I heard
right.
it.
All right, your question.
It's destroy people, Mike.
What infamous assassin yelled, quote, "Sic semper tyrannis," as he made his escape?
Ooh, yeah.
No idea.
Think of all the assassins you could possibly think of. This one probably gets top billing.
Top billing should be a hint.
Was he a...
that was his job.
Yeah.
About to say he was an actor, wasn't he?
It was.
Yep.
No guesses?
No guesses.
Brooke is...
Is it John Wilkes Booth?
John Wilkes Booth.
I was going to say no one heard Lee Harvey Oswald. He was got later.
And what does sic semper tyrannis mean? Anyone know?
This place sucks.
What does simper mean? What is
Always, I believe.
Always.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it
that's
means thus always to tyrants.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming semper means always because semper fi.
The Marines.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, yeah, semper.
Is it always ready? Is that Semper Fi?
Yeah, West Virginia's got semper in their seal.
There's a lot of
What does it
Sempers.
mean? Just
Well, always, I guess.
Oh,
it means
that's
mountaineers
it.
are always free. I just didn't know what.
I got you.
didn't know what the semper word was.
I've never heard that. That makes it sound classy.
Right.
Mountaineers are always free.
I don't know what semper means, but you know.
Well, the idea was we seceded from Virginia,
Right.
So we basically
right.
freedom from Virginia,
Yeah.
because Virginians suck.
How'd that work out for him?
For West Virginia? Great. We weren't in Virginia anymore.
I mean, in Miles' defense, they did it at the right time. They're like, we're going to stick with Maryland in the north.
Right.
So, I mean,
this whole slavery thing isn't jiving with us. We're going to do our own thing.
Virginia's like, oh, we quite like it here.
Oh, we know. Why don't you go do your own thing then?
The farther south you go, the more we still appreciate it.
Yeah. Somebody punched Rhode Island red in the head and we ran.
All right, your question. What is the real identity of Aquaman?
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Well, the movie put it out there. And without the movie, I don't think anyone would know. His last name is like an Indian spy. I'm going to tell you how bad the movie was. My kid was 12 when he saw it. And he's like, Dad, that movie sucked. I'm like, damn. Even a 12-year-old's not into this. Yeah, his last name is an Indian spice. His first name would be the first man on Earth.
Okay.
Oh, I got it then.
I think I know it.
I knew his first name started with that letter.
Okay, yeah, it is that.
But
and his last name, very popular spice in Indian dishes.
Matt, what's the first two people on Earth?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
The first.
Is it also a basketball player?
Yes.
Okay, Adam.
All right, that's first name.
Now, what do you get in any restaurant?
Curry.
Curry, Adam Curry, man.
Adam Curry.
Walked you
There
through
you
it.
go,
Nice
man.
job. More Big Dumpy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
KISW.
The Drunk, High, and Unemployed Tour. How long have you guys been doing this one? This is about a year that you've been out on the road.
Yeah, it feels like it. It's only been, 14 days?
Oh, it's been a year, huh?
But we've been drinking, all day and all night, and it's starting to catch up to us.
What was the last tour called? Was it called something different?
Yeah, that was the community service variety show. That's when we were sentenced to community service and forced to do the show. This time we're not being forced. We're just getting drunk and high.
Okay. All right.
Where else? What other cities will you be visiting? With women throwing themselves.
Wait, go ahead, get it. No, seriously.
Yeah, we'll take our time.
Yeah, take our time. Get it.
No, I'm just. That's not what you think it is.
We started in Detroit and then.
Lovely.
Kind of made our way across, and what do we have after this? Portland
and
San Francisco and
L.A.
Yeah, L.A.
Okay.
Los Angeles.
San Fran, Julian, you'll be popular down there.
Ooh. Will he ever?
What do you mean by that, man?
He'll be very popular, especially when he gets his shirt off and oils himself up like a catfish.
I don't get it, guys. What's going down in San Fran?
What are you talking about, Bubbles?
You will be
Was there lots of ladies down there, or what?
Sort of.
Good. I love strippers, man. Hope there's lots of strippers.
We have some questions from listeners. Did Corey and Trevor ever make it out of the mental hospital?
No.
I wish they would, because I got some serious beatings to put down on them now. I owe them big time.
They've had a weekend pass, I believe, but that's it.
Jen?
You know what? Speaking of Corey and Trevor, I still ask, are they not gay?
It's hard to say.
Nobody really knows.
I think they'll just do whatever, man, just to try to be cool, I guess. I don't know.
Is that in now? Kicking the tires on...
Taking a test run?
You know what I mean? Just saying, hell with it. Give it a run?
That's probably a question for them. I think, if they thought it would impress Julian, they'd do anything.
Did T make it back with J-Rock to help with the album?
Yes. Yes, T and J-Rock are both on tour right now.
Yeah, they are on tour, aren't they?
They're just in a van following Eminem around trying to get on stage, but...
They're covering Liquor and Horse.
They better not be.
Since Sunnyvale is destroyed by Mr. Leahy, are they living in Leahy Estates, or did they rebuild Sunnyvale?
We rebuilt it.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Sunnyvale open. I mean, we still most of our business is in the other side of the park now, but yeah, Sunnyvale's starting to get back to normal.
Okay, Ricky, question for you: did Lucy ever forgive you?
Well, she did, but now she's been caught doing a few things of her own, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to forgive her because I'm getting really sick of her banging everything that moves.
Especially your dad. That was pretty crazy.
Didn't really want to talk about that, but thanks, Julian.
Lucy bang Ray.
What happened to your guys' website? Another question.
I didn't know we had a website.
No, I didn't either.
Well, there you go.
When did Lucy hook up with Ray? I missed that one.
So did I, apparently.
A few times.
You're kidding me.
A few times, yeah.
How do you know? By the smell?
No, you can first. It starts out with the sounds of Lucy.
Ray's pretty loud as well. I mean,
I really didn't want to talk
it's
about
dirty,
this, guys.
dirty scene.
Ray talks dirty. He talks trash while he's banging.
What does he say? Is there anything that you can say on the air, Bubbles, that you've
Not
heard through the
really.
walls?
Not
Just
really.
shocking? Anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trucker talk.
Was it in the wheelchair or just?
Oh, his legs are working fine when he's banging Lucy.
Yeah,
He's just doing that for disability checks.
yeah. The legs. Yeah, that's just all show. But when he does banging, his toes work well.
Did Mr. Leahy ever come back from the Caribbean and get back together with Randy?
Yes, he did. Came back. He was in big trouble when he came back. The
He actually went to
RCMP.
jail. It was awesome.
Yeah, he went to jail and he had a bad sunburn too. Horribly sunburned.
Why'd he go to jail? What was the crime?
Oh, well, all kinds of charges. Fleeing the scene of a accident, stolen money.
High-speed piss chase.
Yeah, high-speed piss chase didn't go over
drunk.
big.
Another listener wants to know, are you guys going legit this time, or are they still doing crimes to make some income?
I'm trying to stay out of jail right now, so I've got a few things lined up to make some money. That's legit. It sucks, but, you know.
I'm 100% legit.
Oh, me too. I mean, other than growing and selling dope, which is pretty much legit.
How's that going? The dope trade. Are you selling any of your stuff like to Amsterdam or to any of the legal places, or are you just doing it on the table?
Yeah, there's some funny, weird guy that I sell a lot to, and he ships it over there somewhere. But no, mostly just local people.
Funny, weird guy.
Yeah.
Who's he now?
Hans or whatever his name is, the blonde hair.
I don't think I've met.
KCBS WHD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
Head chef is on the way. 10 feet of potatoes like going to the doctor. Everyday foods and drinks that damage your health on the way at 4:30.
Correct. Have fun, y'all.
Right after the game, notice Big Dumpy, 206-803-ROCK.
Yeah, I got to make a correction. Probably the nerds have spoken. They have? We were talking about what's Aquaman's real name, and I said that it was Adam Curry. It is, in fact, Arthur Curry. So I did Google the name Adam Curry because in my mind, I'm like, why does that sound
Wait a
so
minute, hold on. Adam Curry is the guy that was in Rocky Horror Picture Show? Or
That's Tim Curry.
Damn it.
But there is
Damn
an
it.
Adam Curry. He was one of the original VJs on MTV.
Oh, yeah. He's a taller blonde-haired guy.
That is exactly it,
Okay.
right.
I
But
do
he
remember
is
that.
not Aquaman. Arthur Curry is Aquaman. Adam Curry is now a podcaster, announcer, internet entrepreneur, and media personality.
Well, he's not going to put on there that he's Aquaman, dude.
You know, that is a good point.
Yeah.
He might be Aquaman. That is a very, very good point.
Game is up.
Thank you,
Big
Ted.
Dumpy,
Yeah.
206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Justin, are you sober or not sober?
Sober, driving home.
All right. Okay, Justin, our men's room poll, you're going to pick a brand new job. Are you taking retail, fast food, daycare, or a cook?
I'm going to go with fast food.
Fast food. Which fast food restaurant would you prefer?
Oh, Dick's.
Nice. You know, man, keeping it simple as far as just like, 10
Actually, that's
10
not a bad
things
call, yeah.
And doing them right. So,
Oh, and their freaking benefits package is awesome.
also, man, if you ever walked up there when you see them and there's like, I don't know, 20 cheeseburgers being made at the same time. Like, this is fascinating. Look at this.
Yeah, when I first moved to Seattle, there was a couple of my neighbors that worked there, and they swore by working at Dick's.
Really? Plus, you get benefits.
There's benefits, and then I want to say I don't know if they still do, but they used to offset some of your tuition as well.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
401k, I think.
Damn. All right, Dix, keep doing what you're doing, man. You should call them Dick's benefits.
Also, those places are amazingly clean. I used to
They do a
run
great
by
job.
Used to run by the Dick's on 45th. Man, they are in there just absolutely scrubbing that place.
Why don't they call it
from head
Dick's
to
with
toe.
benefits? Right? That's how I'd advertise it.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Well, the poster, for new hires.
That's exactly it.
Dude, and like last time I went to the one in Lake City, it was just Saturday afternoon. There was just a dude sitting there, and he's like, "Yeah, like I'm traveling. Heard I had to come here."
Yeah.
And then he sat on the edge of his tailgate, and I ate a burger with him.
That sounds like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dick's, bringing people together.
Ah, you can make a new friend.
Yeah. All right, here's your question, ma'am. Which food manufacturer produces and sells Cheese Whiz?
Oh, let's see here. Is that Kraft?
One and done.
Oh, wow.
That's our first one and done of the day.
It is our first one and done of the day. What?
It's hard to find something in the grocery store that Kraft doesn't own now.
Okay.
Yeah, they're umbrellas.
On that note, instead of giving you a 50-50 question, I'm going to ask you the next question on the list. All right, so you got Kraft making Cheese Whiz. What was the name of Nabisco's Cheese Whiz competitor?
Easy Cheese.
Oh! What are you, a connoisseur, Justin, of canned
Of
cheese?
aerosol cheese.
I love that stuff, man. It's
Yeah,
so
apparently
freaking
so. Great
Damn.
job. Good job.
Yeah.
Well, one came out more like a star. Do you remember that one?
Which one was that?
That had the ridges
Is
on
that
it? I think it's
Easy
Easy
Cheese?
Cheese. And one came out more like a tube, like toothpaste.
Yeah, the spray cheese, like my brother and his friends loved it. For some reason, we didn't. And it just did 7 years difference. Like, I wasn't big on it.
Really? But you
Yeah.
don't mind
You
like
didn't just
the cheese they give you, like when you get nachos at a baseball game or something, just that
Correct.
greasy. See,
Yeah,
I'd rather
I was
do
more-
easy cheese than that nacho cheese.
I was more of like the little packet that had the crackers and the little red spoon, and
Yeah, and yeah.
wipe the cheese on it.
Yeah.
Or spread it. Spread it.
That's more like
Wipe it.
That's more like my favorite is the port wine or cheddar cheese ball with the nuts on the outside.
That's what it says holiday.
It's almost
It
the
says
same
holidays.
exact cheese as in that little dip thing.
Yeah.
Like that's what I go for.
Would you be mad if you found out that it crusted in all these nuts and blah blah blah? It's just easy cheese formed into a
Yeah.
ball.
You're right though, man. You go someplace and they got a nutty ball of cheese. You're like, game on.
I buy one twice a year.
Yep.
Y'all got nutty balls of cheese?
They're so good.
I'll tell you what, man. The QFC, the Murray's Cheese Shop, they got. It just left my head. What's the pimento cheese?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
As an adult, I like it. As a kid, I'm like, what is this?
But I tell you what, you can't toast the bread, and it's always going to be soft white.
For what?
You can make a really... Okay, first of all, pimento cheese sandwiches should not have crust. I know that sounds crazy, but they should be...
Why?
I don't know. It's just the way they do it in the South.
I was going to
Never
say...
crust, always white bread, always soft.
I just put it on crackers. I don't think I've ever made a pimento cheese sandwich.
Well, get in there, man.
I've been lazy.
Hello, Jerry. Welcome to the men's room.
Weed, whiskey, and wenches.
Hola!
Jerry, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober Jerry. Welcome to Big Dummy. All right. Jerry, our men's room poll. You're going to work a new job. You working in retail, fast food, daycare, or a cook?
Well, my guess is retail would suck the least.
Retail would suck the least. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's just got to... I'm going to date myself. But
really
you got to work at like a Target or like a Fred Meyer's around Christmas.
You think that'd be the fun time?
Oh, it'd be the worst.
Oh, okay. All right.
See,
Fair.
Jeff, look, it's always...
All right, and there's your pimento sandwiches. I'd eat that.
Mr. I hate tea time, but he likes his little sandwiches without crust.
This is just how they make it.
All right, Jerry.
He likes that southern tea through.
Yeah, right. I don't know why.
Minding his own
Why did I
business.
do that? I don't know.
All right, here's your question. What mountain is the tallest point in Greece?
Oh, in Greece, Mount Etna.
Vesuvius.
Olympus. And Vesuvius is in Italy.
See, I knew that. Both in the Mediterranean.
Yes. All right, your question. What is the technical name for the pound sign?
Let's see. It's the hash. Hashtag is another nickname.
That's another nickname, yeah.
But it's not
double.
It's a hashtag. It's the pound sign. It's the number sign. But it's actually...
Duo.
It's named Brian.
Laco.
Mike was right. It's Brian. No, it's actually technically called an octothorpe.
Brian Octothorpe.
Oh, okay.
Octothorpe.
Uh-huh.
Because it has 8 points, and the guy that created it, this is not a joke, was a huge fan of...
Tic-tac-toe?
Now, the famous Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Jim Thorpe.
Oh.
He literally called it the Octothorpe because he loved Jim Thorpe, and it has 8 points. See, it could have been the Octo Montgomery if it were you.
I'm going to name this number symbol after you.
Jim Thorpe was like, cool.
Thanks, man.
I'd have named it the Tic-Tac.
Tic-Tac.
There's already a mint named after that mouse.
I'd have named it the...
That's already a mint.
Wouldn't matter. Spell it different.
Well, it's tic-tac-toe.
Well, it's TikTok.
Yeah.
How to do a TikTok of me eating Tic Tacs and flip flops. That'll be the whole point. I'm wearing flip flops eating Tic Tac while playing Tic Tac Toe on TikTok. Join me on TikTok and watch me eat Tic Tacs.
Don't be
and flip flops.
ticky-tacky about it.
Yeah, don't be ticky-tacky and look at my knickknacks. All right, your question. What island off the coast of California was once called Pelican Island?
Santa Catalina.
Alcatraz. I like the way you threw in the center.
I know.
Yeah, very authentic, even though it was wrong.
Authentically wrong.
Yeah. Who was that guy that used to have that show on like Sunday mornings? The McLaughlin Group. Wrong.
Oh yeah.
It's like a political talk show. But Mike, he would have on people of like Democrats, Republicans, but he'd just be like wrong, and then correct them.
He was like his own buzzer.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, your question. What does THC stand for with regards to weed?
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Sure.
Nice.
I won't ask how you know that.
You know how he knows.
Have you seen the new one?
What do you mean?
Because THC is like you're going to get stoned.
Yeah.
Then you have CBD, which has like the...
relaxing
healing properties.
Right, now there's the new one. CBG or something?
What is CBG?
I don't know. She told me it was in those mints, and I said, all right. Or it was in like a liquid. I said,
Did you drink it?
I did. I said my hip hurts. I got a 5K tomorrow. She goes, this one has a lot of CBG in it too. And I said, okay.
It'll work.
CBG is a non-psychoactive cannabinoid found in small amounts in the cannabis plant. It is considered the mother of all cannabinoids, as it is a precursor to THC and CBD.
This little drink I had all three of them.
And it helped.
I felt great.
May help with pain, inflammation, and anxiety. May have neuroprotective effects. May promote bone growth. May have antibacterial
So why don't
properties.
they just put that in like, Mountain Dew?
Yeah, no kidding.
Just put a couple drops in there. Like, look, it's crap for you, but...
Here you go.
Yeah,
Your bones
seriously, we're
grow.
throwing you a little bone here. You
Throw a little bone there. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the men's room.
We're on fire.
Hello, Mike.
Oh, hola.
Hola.
Mike, you on team sober or team not sober?
Team sober, baby.
All right, Mike, welcome to Big Dummy. Dumpy. All right, we're going to get a new job there, Mike. You taking retail, fast food, daycare, or to be a cook?
I'm going to have to go with cook.
Cook.
All right, what kind of food would you hope to be cooking?
Barbecue.
Ooh, all right.
What was, of all the places you worked, Steve, what was the most difficult style of restaurant to be a cook in?
I mean, I never worked specifically in a French restaurant, but French cooking is almost like baking where everything's super precise. So I worked at Commander's Palace in New Orleans, a lot of
French influence.
Huge French influence. One of the things we had to make, and I hated this, all right, because they would do, even at lunch, they did about 450 tickets, right? I mean, it was a constant barrage. Seriously, I mean, it's a legendary place. So
I mean, you're right, but that's just a lot of.
They average $750 to $900 for dinner, $450 for lunch, right? So you're just always busy. But one of the things we serve there, some kind of souffle. I do not remember entirely what was in it, but if you wanted the souffle, you had to order it basically when you came in. Yeah. So even when they say like, "Hey, can I get you a round of drinks?" If you wanted the souffle, you ordered it then. It's about a 20-minute process to make this thing. It's super delicate, but it was placed in an oven that had like the double doors. If the doors slammed, all of your souffles would collapse.
So you gotta really
and in a place like Commander's Palace, you will never serve anything that does not look perfect, right? And it frickin' sucked because you would always be gentle with the doors, but you would get busy, and if you turned around and actually elbowed this thing, you could watch like 5 out of 12 souffles just deflate, and you got to start over from scratch. Seriously, I hated that place.
I've only had one once, but it was delicious.
They are very good, but the process of making it sucks.
When the guy started serving us at the steakhouse, he's like, "If you want one, order it now."
Order it now.
SOUF. How do you spell it?
FFLE, I believe.
Yeah, you got to have 2 E's, right? 'Cause it's French.
Is it a dessert?
Yeah, souffle.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never had it.
If you want one, you better know when you come in.
Huh.
Right? So it puffs up like that. And that oven door would close, but even a little jolt, because it's super delicate, the thing would collapse, and life sucked.
Huh. I'll be damned.
But very good. Very delicious.
I bet this day and age, you could probably buy one at the grocery store. It's like souffle in a cup.
Probably. All right, here's your question. 2 elements make up the mineral quartz. Silicon is one of them. What is the other? 2 elements.
Granite.
Oxygen. Ooh. All right, multiple choice question for you. Fish, amphibian, reptile, bird, or mammal. What type of animal was the now extinct quagga? Quagga. Fish, amphibian, reptile, bird, or mammal. What was a quagga?
Shut your quagga.
Amphibian.
I'm going to go based on the fact that typically Q animals are birds, that it's a bird.
I'm going to go mammal.
What Q animals are birds?
Like a quail.
Okay, yeah.
And
a No, it's the only thing I can think of that starts with a Q.
Mike, you're right. It is a mammal. Apparently,
you have the quagga too.
It was a zebra-like striped animal in South America.
All right,
the quagga.
Oh,
so they had South Africa or America had a zebra too.
South America.
It was a zebra striped, but not a zebra.
Okay. It's just an animal that has...
Like a zebra-striped cat would just be a tiger, or tiger-striped horse would be a zebra. Like, in fact, we always say duck-billed platypus.
Yeah.
And
There's no other platypus.
No. Why don't we call this? Why don't we call the duck a platypus-faced water chicken? Right? Why does the duck get top billing describing the platypus? Why can't we describe...
Why does it have to be a water chicken? Call it a waterfowl.
Because if you don't call... Well, it's a water chicken. You would say... Because if I don't know what it is, I'd be like, hey, man, there's these weird water chickens. They got a platypus face. Right? So a platypus-faced water chicken. I'm just saying, if you're a duck-billed platypus, why can't it go the other way?
Because they're the top biller.
Yeah.
Bucktooth.
Look out.
All right, your question. What is the name of the cosmic being that eats planets and is a major enemy of the Fantastic Four?
Tina.
Eats planets?
Eats planets.
Wow.
And what did you say it was?
One of the major enemies of Fantastic Four. I know the Silver Surfer essentially works for this dude.
He's the herald, if you will.
The Silver Surfer goes, hey, I got bad news. My boss is coming, and he eats planets.
Yeah.
And you live on one.
The devourer of worlds. He has a stupid headpiece, too.
Oh, Lord, I have no clue.
I'm lost.
Galactus. Galactus.
Planet
Look up
Eater.
Galactus. He does not look like something that would eat worlds. And I get it. It's the human manifestation.
What do you think a Planet Eater would look like? If they said, Mike, hey, man, we need
A
this
little more
character.
monstrous. It looks like a dude in a goofy-ass outfit going, I'm going to eat your planet.
Better look out.
You're right. Like, how did the headpiece come in?
Tummy's rumbling.
I can't spell. I just got a little ferret-looking animal here.
What in the world did you spell?
Galactis. Galactus.
Galactus.
I want to hear you on a spelling bee.
That is
Galactus.
That is Galactus.
Galactus. All right. Your question.
AC.
Actress Julie Andrews won an Oscar for her role in what Disney movie?
Cinderella.
Mary Poppins?
Mary Poppins.
Oh, yeah, I got this Galactus guy now. That's like an idiot.
Yeah.
Planet
Eight
Fool.
planets.
If I'm going to have the world eaten, I want to buy a cooler creature. Not Doug.
What planet would you eat in the solar system?
Uranus.
Wow. That is the correct answer. Galactus ate Uranus.
Have you done that? Have you done that on this planet?
My God.
Have you done that on this planet?
Miles, I'm not a... No.
That's how rumors start.
I'm
I
just
heard
saying
about
no,
you,
Mike.
Galactus.
No.
Well, we know a guy that gets styes all the time. I'm just saying.
Miles, quit
No,
digging.
stop it.
No pun intended.
Let the joke be.
God.
You think Silver Surfer drops that joke? I am the herald of doom. Galactus will eat Earth, you should know. He ate Uranus. I'm here all night.
Witness. He pulls out his phone. Check it out.
Look at his eye. All right, your question. What was the name given to the space program that took place between Mercury and Apollo?
Mercury and Apollo.
Mm-hmm. It's also a sign of the zodiac.
Virgo.
Aquarius.
Gemini.
Gemini missions, yep. Damn it. We got a lot of people on hold.
I'm enjoying Galactus.
I'm sorry, everybody.
My question number 6 is where I got you.
You think he floats in? Coming in. Look out.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the Latin countries first, you know. Galactus got to touch. Then I headed to Atlanta, brother. Yeah.
No.
From what I heard, Venezuela. Yeah, let's start there.
He's starting from Antarctica, man.
Start at the bottom, work my way up. All right, your question. What military cemetery?
I'm a munch upon it.
Hey. What military cemetery is located across the Potomac River from the Lincoln Memorial?
Jeez.
Just think famous military cemetery. It's right there.
It's actually named after the town, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I believe we have that same town in the state.
We do.
Much different places.
Yes.
They are.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Gettysburg.
Gettysburg, Washington.
Arlington. So we have 7 questions now, Mike.
All right, 7 questions. Your question, what vehicle was driven by Michael Knight?
Yeah.
Hello, Michael.
Did not include the caboodle.
Now, Kit from Knight Rider.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Focus now. Focus.
No, it wasn't a Focus. It was a Dodge, I think.
Actually, it was a Pontiac.
It was a Pontiac.
Yeah, it was
Right,
a Pontiac.
Ah, nice try.
Damn it. Would have been funnier if I knew.
All right, your question. Ian Fleming, the author who created James Bond, also wrote one children's book. Was it Where the Red Fern Grows, Charlotte's Web, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, or A Monster Calls?
Charlotte's Web.
I'll say what a monster calls.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Was it really?
He wrote James Bond
Over
novels
there.
and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Okay, question 9.
Although it should be noted, if you are in, I believe it is China, the translation for James Bond is Mr. Kiss Kiss Boom Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously. So something about repeating words.
Sounds like Alexis is back at it again.
Yeah.
I mean, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and James Bond both have unrealistic weapons and flying cars.
You know, that is very true. All right, here's your question. World War II secret agent Yo Thomas and Serbian double agent Dusko Popov.
Oop, he just donged us.
He gave up.
I was going to say, they were the real-life inspiration for what fictional character?
Boris and Natasha.
James Bond.
Oh,
James Bond. That is the most anticlimactic end of this segment. I'm sorry to everybody that was on hold for this.
He was at question 9.
What's
and
the record?
Our biggest dummies are Danny and Melody at 11. So he was getting right up there.
Climbing his way
I
up
figured the Night Ranger question. I'm like,
Night Rider?
Night Rider. God damn it, Night Ranger.
Sister Christian. Yes.
Never mind.
You can still rock in America was a good guess. Head Chef Scott Up 10 Speed of Potatoes has everyday food and drinks that damage your health. And we've got your emails on the way next from the men's room at KISW.com.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here, exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
In entertainment news, Jack White has been voted the best guitarist in White Stripes history. But first, making headlines today, a woman in Kuala Lumpur is being given offerings and gifts from local villagers after giving birth to conjoined twins. They are healthy, but like any conjoined twins, they may have health issues in the future. However, for now, little Ahmad and Amir are doing well.
Conjoined twins, man. Where they connected at, man? Head, chest.
Well, you see, like 75% of conjoined twins, Ahmad and Amir are connected at the chest.
Yeah, man, my cousin Ronald was a conjoined twin.
You had conjoined twins in your family? It happens about once every 50 to 60,000 births.
Yeah, well, my cousin Ronald was one, man.
You had a cousin named Ronald who was a conjoined twin.
That is what I am telling you, Stone. Don't make it weird, man.
I'm not trying to make anything weird. I'm just shocked that you had conjoined twins in your family.
Twin.
What?
You keep saying twins, plural. Ronald was twin.
That does not make any sense.
Ronald had two bodies but one head, man.
What?
My cousin Ronald, man. He had two bodies but only one head. It was crazy, man.
You're telling me that you had a cousin with two bodies?
Yeah, Ronald, connected at the pelvis.
He had two bodies, but only one head. How is that possible?
You'd have to ask Ronald, man. But he's self-conscious about it, you know. But yeah, two bodies, one head. Real big head, too. He looked like the boss baby.
Felix, I have to say, I'm having a hard time believing that you have a cousin Ronald with two bodies and one head.
Real big head, man. It's crazy.
And somehow no one has ever heard of or seen this one-headed, two-bodied cousin of yours.
Man, a lot of people seen Ronald, man. When he got old enough, he joined the circus in Europe.
Wait, did your cousin Ronald join the Zing Brothers Traveling Circus of Stars?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, gosh, I've seen your cousin Ronald perform.
What?
Yeah, my cousin Veronica performs in the same circus. She goes by the Human Yeti, on account of her hypertrichosis, excessive hair growth. She's really hairy all over.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Small world.
Wait, that's the part that you find crazy? That your cousins work together at the same circus?
Well, yeah, man. What are the odds of that? Stone?
Better than the odds of having one head and two bodies.
You ain't wrong, Playboy.
We'll be back in the next hour.
KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Head chef's on the way. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has everyday food and drinks that damage your health. Good times. But first time for a few emails to the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Jump right into the birthdays brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Dip responsibly.
I do declare the final digit year birthday of Maddie pronounced freckles. So for her final hurrah before her double digits, can Mike Hawk give her a good baby batter auction warm-up? Goofy and Mickey telling her just how many rides and ice cream floats she's going to get today. And maybe a dad joke or two for Miles. Happy birthday there, Autumn.
All right, it's Betty bought some butter, but she said this butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, make my batter bitter. So she bought a better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter. So it's better. Betty bought a better butter.
Well, guys, I sure am glad that you like ice cream float. If you do it like old Goofy, who's lactose intolerant, eat it up until you poop your pants.
Oh, the good thing is, because it is your birthday, you get to have as much ice cream as you want. When Mom and Dad say that's too many ice creams, you say, but it's my birthday. Mick said I can have all I want.
How old is Maddie? Do we know?
I was looking at that, Miles. I don't think they put it in there.
Okay.
9? Didn't they say, what?
Final digit.
I'm just trying to make sure the jokes are appropriate.
Hey, if you're going to write an email, just put how old the kid is.
Okay. All right. Maddie, here you go. Some dad jokes. Guys, a tiger once told me I am not Simba.
Oh, yeah?
And he wasn't lying.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Madame.
Madame who?
Madame's foot's called the door. I feel like 9 or 10. It's a racy joke.
Yeah, they'll find it.
Yeah. How can you tell if an astronaut is not paying attention?
How?
They're staring off into space. And one more, Maddie, if it's appropriate. Let's see here. Oh, my daughter asked me why I decided to buy a boat.
Oh, yeah?
I said there was a sale. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say so she could have a sibling.
What else we got here? What up, my nipples? I want to wish my son the happiest 10th birthday. Man, oh man. Your dad is so unbelievably proud to be able to call you his son. You never cease to amaze me, Bino. I just wish you would stop wearing your clothes backwards. You're not crisscross. You're just like to jump around a lot. Anyway, could I get Coach Ted with some advice about joining the double-digit ranks and some dad jokes for Miles? Thanks, guys, and happy 20th and maybe 20 more. That from Julius.
What's his kid's name?
Bino?
Bino! All right, listen up, Bino. A lot of stuff going on, but you're 10 years old now. So your dad says you can't wear your clothes backwards. You tell him, hey, I'm 10. Do what I want now. And obviously, you should look at your dad and say, Dad, why don't you learn what fashion is? I'm 10.
And by the way, who's crisscross, Dad?
Yeah, exactly.
Jump.
How to date yourself.
Speaking of some dad jokes. What is Barney's favorite letter? Guys, what is Barney's favorite letter?
You.
He loves you.
Boy, that show is painful.
It's been a minute since I've seen it.
It should say that way.
You still got those old Barney ones anywhere, Miles?
The Barney one,
like we used to play Barney songs and just bleep out words.
I mean, I think probably Eric has them.
Yeah, that was
somewhere.
good. We should do that again.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with them, but you bleep out a word in some of Barney's songs. It sounds awful.
Okay. What does... I know. Do you know why people live next to a... Oh, do you know why people living next to a cemetery cannot be buried there?
No.
Because they're still alive.
All right.
Man, oh man, I'm done with the kids. I got some good ones coming up.
Every time we drove by one, my dad go, you know the thing about cemeteries? I'm like, what? People are dying to get in there.
Guys, happy 34th birthday to my husband, Zach. Could Coach Ted hype him up about Notre Dame wins and how next year just maybe the New York Yankees might win a World Series? That from his wife, Katie, and his cat, Zeus. You guys rock.
All right, first of all, I'm going to assume your wife, Katie, is 10 years old or 10. You met her 10 years ago because, frankly, the Yankees and Notre Dame just aren't that relevant.
Right.
Notre Dame, you might have a chance of making the playoff. Who knows? But hi, the coach is not going to talk up the Yankees. Coach was more than happy last night to watch the Blue Jays beat the Yankees. Then hear, people kind of crack on them. Yankees lose.
Aren't they out of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, this guy likes Notre Dame and the Yankees, right?
He's had a lot of good years.
I bet he likes the
Lots of
Lakers.
years.
too. He probably likes the Lakers,
The Patriots.
maybe the Cowboys.
Red Sox.
Well, I can't like the Red Sox, but there was always those guys. It's like,
I'll
oh,
just pick the winning team.
yeah. I bet if he watches soccer, he used to love Man U.
Mm-hmm. Guys, this is Brian the Welder. Today is my beautiful wife Chelsea's birthday. She's an amazing mom to our twin girls, and I can never tell her enough how much she does. Give her some extra dirty Germans, please. Appreciate it.
Yeah, what was your husband's name?
Brian the Welder.
Yeah, Brian, don't be upset, but when I say one time I was in Chelsea, I'm not talking about the town.
Yeah, so the funniest thing is, the sparks were flying, and we were all stuck together, like almost welted.
Yeah.
But y'all want to give a birthday shout out to my best buddy, G-Dub. Old Geezer's 39, has been an avid listener and beer drinker since he was in diapers. So can you give him a little kid fish sandwich, a bong rip, and some advice from Coach Ted about being newly single and back on the market? You guys rock. Thanks. That from G Dizzle.
Fish sandwich.
Same kid.
All right, you're back on the market. First of all, shoot or shoot. Take shots. Take chances. Second of all, if you have a female friend, maybe you're friend zoned, whatever, but she's good with other women, take her out with you, all right? It's kind of like fishing, right? You got to throw the line in first, and she will help. Other than that, I would also say try something new. You never know. You might meet a chick somewhere random that you never thought about going to.
But y'all, as I turned 41 today, and since I'm the only one here that listens to the show, it falls on me to request my own birthday shout-out. So can I please get some dad jokes from Miles, a Smell It, and Aussie Ted, talking about his favorite song, Mambo No. 5. Cheers, guys. That from Sean in England. All right, Sean, I'm going to hit you with some good ones here. Guys, if the devil started going bald, would it be hell to pay?
I like it.
Ted, what is Stephen Hawking's favorite food? What is Stephen Hawking's favorite food?
Rolaids?
His shoulder. What does a prostitute and a TSA agent have in common?
I don't know.
Both get paid to touch your junk.
Smell it.
Oh, damn. Ted here from Melbourne. Are we talking about that old Mambo No. 5, huh? Hey, down here, we never got to hear it. They said it was too dumb for us Aussies, so we never listened to it. Ironically, though, Lou Bega, Australian.
Is he?
No!
Oh. All of the shows, please help me wish my husband his happy 45th birthday. Maybe the coach can help remind him it's okay to celebrate those milestones. And the Dirty German's talking about Excel spreadsheets. Spreadsheets.
Did you seriously say spreadsheet?
I did.
Oh, damn.
That from his wife and number one fan, Candace. Spreadsheets.
Back to Galactus.
Galactus is coming back.
Hey.
I don't know why they came out so easy. So it's just like I say it all the time.
What is his name?
I don't
know. Anyhow, Candace's husband. Let's hear turning 45, man. It's a big year. A lot of people are throwing blowout parties for it because a lot of people couldn't celebrate 40 proper fashion because of a goddamn pandemic. So you better go out this weekend, live it up, and enjoy it, man. You're 45. Coach is turning 45 too, so I'm pumped.
Yeah, I think maybe you take Miles' advice and do spread cheeks on bed sheets.
Yeah, I like this. And last time I played with my Microsoft, I did not spread any cheeks.
Guys,
Excel spread
they
cheeks.
keep it way too easy.
There a little bit of a drought there?
I just wanted to wish my mom, my beautiful mom Lee, a very fantastic birthday today. With an I just said that and the bird hitting the window. And Miles is so kind. A hello, Shane, because it always makes us laugh. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. That from Jess.
I just said that.
Hello, Shane. And finally, gentlemen, can you give my amazing wife, Jess, a happy birthday? She turns 50 today. Gone through a lot together, and yet she still decides to be with me on this crazy ride of life. I guess it helps I'm good looking. Can you please give her some turtle wax? You like that? And the captain telling her what dirty things the captain does with mermaids. Thank you, guys, and hope your day goes by smooth. That from the Tiger Viking.
You like that? You like that?
Ooh. Well, ahoy there, and happy birthday. You know, the old Capitan doesn't like to kiss and tell, but obviously word's got out that I've spent some quality time with some mermaids, as you like to call them. I have to say, one particular lassie that I met under the sea, she called herself the hotel. I said, what do you mean? She said, you should stay at the Holiday Finn. And the old Capitan did. She left the light on for me. Crunchberries.
Hotel Finn, huh?
Hotel, it was her idea, not mine. She said, would you like to stay in the Holiday Finn? Kind of hard to find the orifice out of.
Say, where's the old door on the Hotel Finn?
It was all about the mouth hug, Ted.
Oh, Jesus. All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's world famous sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Mmm, Schweinefly.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Now, sometimes, any time of year, people are trying to eat healthier and, try to lock in that diet. I should say diet. Try to lock in that lifestyle.
Sure,
right?
there you go. Lifestyle.
Yeah. Let's stop calling them diets, all right? It's a lifestyle for you. Now, oftentimes, though, there is things we all enjoy that maybe we don't realize how much it is damaging your health. Now, some of the things on this list, you can pick and choose if you want to keep doing them. There's a few of them you will.
I know I will.
Okay. So these are 5 things that everyday foods and drinks that are damaging your health. Now, number 5, again, I don't think any of the 4 of us are big on this, but frozen meals.
I just don't.
Right.
That doesn't shock me,
The occasional pot pie. That's about it.
Right. Like,
It's not that I want
a frozen pizza or something.
A frozen pizza, we had one earlier. You know what? You're right. So a frozen pizza, every once in a while I'll steal the kids' chicken nuggets, but that's about it.
Does a frozen pizza count as a frozen meal? When I think of frozen meal, I think Hungry Man.
You don't think of it that way, but it is.
But see, I'm with Miles. I think they're talking more about frozen meals, like your lean cuisine,
Like if
your
you went to
Stouffer's.
a take and bake place and brought it home and froze it, and then you just baked it later.
Okay, that's different, though.
It's
You're
not
taking a
prepared
pizza
to
out
be
of the
frozen,
freezer.
but that's not the process.
These are made
right?
specifically to be frozen, which
But I
means that
think
there's different things in them.
There is.
kinda-
You know what? I'm the head chef. Miles, you're correct. Frozen pizza, not to say there's
No,
frozen
they're
meal.
not. I don't think so.
Full and rank.
I will
Yes.
step down.
You
head
see
chef.
those stripes? They're up and down, son.
There's no stripes.
There's not.
But if there were,
Yeah.
I don't see any stripes, head chef.
Wow. I'm not in the military. That's kind of a military reference.
you don't even wear Adidas. We can't even look at your shoes. And do it,
Come on, man.
See that swoosh?
What rank would you be with Adidas? 3 stripes?
Sergeant.
Is that sergeant?
Right, but I think if they're 3 up, 3 down, it means you're enlisted. If they're just 3 across,
So
OCS.
Adidas are sergeant shoes.
Sergeant
So
shoes.
start calling them. Oh, you got a pair of them sergeant shoes.
They say frozen meals are usually loaded with sodium and saturated fat, which obviously can increase blood pressure, water retention, inflammation, kidney strain. There's also growing evidence that heating up certain plastics, even in microwave-safe ones, can lead to chemicals in our body.
Well,
You would
they've
never
been saying-
microwave a pizza, Mike. Frozen pizza. Now, frozen meals, you microwave. See?
See, and I would be.
See? Huh?
I think
Huh?
even like pizza rolls, not a frozen meal, just a snack.
Just for sake of argument, I think.
Now, those you
Let's just say we're talking about, like,
I make 'em.
you're eating, there's the Stouffer's ones, there's the lean. So a lot of times, like, the people found out the hard way, and lean cuisines are delicious, but they were like, oh, it's not that many calories or carbs. It's like, right.
But there's a lot of
But
other things.
you got 2 days worth of sodium in
Correct.
there. That's why you're laying in bed at night sweating.
But that's how they advertise it. Like, hey, man, low calories. That's what you're
Lay
looking
in bed
for.
and sweat.
Also,
What about
side
Hot
note,
Pockets? Do those count?
that's a frozen meal, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. To Miles, it's a snack.
Just real quick side note from the head chef here. Has anybody had the El Paso, microwavable? It's like, it looks like a nacho chip, but it's full of cheese.
No. Wait a minute, hold on.
Hang on. What are we
El
talking
Paso.
about here?
It looks like what? One giant
It looks
nacho
like
chip?
one giant
Is it
nacho chip.
is it frozen?
It is frozen.
And is it stuffed with cheese?
Yes, or
what do we
beef and
got
cheese.
here?
I've never even heard of this.
Well,
Oh my God. Okay, so it's it's El Paso's Pizza Pocket. It's their pizza rolls. Only it's got beef and cheese.
Oh, bites and chicken cheese. I see what you're saying. It kind of looks like
I'm not above that.
like a dumpling.
these things.
I would eat the living hell out of those. I'm not going to lie to you.
I would.
It looks like a Dorito with crab in it.
Are they good?
It is a very good football food.
Okay.
It looks like a pizza roll that's got just beef and cheese in it.
Did you do this by yourself?
Nah, me and Marshawn had them. He was
how,
like,
how many could you house down?
He goes, where did you get these? I'm like, you got to, like, Thrill knows. I'm scouting out that grocery store.
Dude.
I was in there last night for 3 things. Took me half an hour. So, like, when it gets to the weekend, it's like pulling those up.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Again, these are 5 everyday foods and drinks that are damaging your health. Sweetened coffee drinks.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Giant flavored lattes and frappuccinos can pack in more calories and sugar than an actual dessert.
Bring it on.
I will say, by this point, I think most people understand if you're getting a giant frappuccino or something.
The caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. Say something like that.
Or if you're getting a coffee just loaded with stuff, like you probably know.
You know.
Well, they closed your milkshake shop.
I know, man.
So your consumption. See, this is going to make you healthier.
I guess.
There's one across the street, dude.
I know.
Is there?
Yeah, Columbia
Tower. Wow. Yeah, seriously.
You got to get over there.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, this one's going to hurt everybody in here. Alcohol.
I don't care.
Frequent alcohol consumption can strain your liver, disrupt your sleep, increase risk of certain cancers. Even small amounts can add up over time.
But it makes ugly people pretty.
Does it?
It does. Well, it wears off.
That's why I drink and look in the mirror.
That's the best I ever looked. Like, God damn, you're a sexy
I don't know.
son of a
As
bitch.
the drunker I get, I start looking at ugly people and thinking, you're ugly.
That's just mean, Mike.
Yeah, it is. I'm a mean
Supposed to make you
person.
nice.
I don't have beer goggles, man. You're just getting ugly.
No, it just takes your inhibitions down, Miles. I get that much closer to saying it.
Diet sodas. They don't have the sugar content of real soda, but some artificial sweeteners used in diet sodas may interfere with our gut health, insulin sensitivity. It's also bad for your teeth, just like the regular stuff.
Aspartame, man.
There's a lot of stuff, and I hear it all the time with diet sodas and everything, but this one's kind of a tough one in a lot of the health and fitness world. There's also a lot of people that are like, hey, man, if you're trying, you want to have a couple diet sodas.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right. Now, I will say, I think drinking them all the time, like you still need to drink water and other stuff, but
sure.
It used to be, there's a few days a week, it's like, I just want to have a soda.
Yeah.
Last on the list, this one just hurts the most. But again, I'm not shocked this is on the list of everyday unhealthy foods. Potato chips.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's easy, right? They're designed to overeat them. They're also loaded with salt and unhealthy fats to contribute to high blood pressure.
That's why they taste so good. All the things that are unhealthy about potato chips are why you love them.
And I don't think it, like...
You're telling me these
Here's
Lay's
what
potato chips that left a grease stain on the bottom of my napkin are bad
Here's
for
my
me.
rule. Unless I'm going to a party or I'm having people over, I will buy a single serving bag of chips every time. And that will keep me in check. I can still have them. If I get anything bigger than that, like a Ruffles, kind of forget it. I
will say, I've gotten better, but I think it helps having the pantry. So, like last night, I bought a couple bags of chips for the weekend, but I can't see them.
But if it's not directly in front of your face,
you hide the foods.
Because if I leave half a bag of chips on my coffee table and I start watching TV, you're going to eat them.
Without a doubt.
But like if they're out of sight, out of mind.
That's right. Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. Coming up, we'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. You are listening to The Men's Room.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
In entertainment news, Jack White has been voted the best guitarist in White Stripes history. But first, making headlines today, a woman in Kuala Lumpur is being given offerings and gifts from local villagers after giving birth to conjoined twins. They are healthy, but like any conjoined twins, they may have health issues in the future. However, for now, little Ahmad and Amir are doing well.
Conjoined twins, man. Where they connected at, man? Head, chest.
Well, you see, like 75% of conjoined twins, Ahmad and Amir are connected at the chest.
Yeah, man, my cousin Ronald was a conjoined twin.
You had conjoined twins in your family? It happens about once every 50 to 60,000 births.
Yeah, well, my cousin Ronald was one, man.
You had a cousin named Ronald who was a conjoined twin.
That is what I am telling you, Stone. Don't make it weird, man.
I'm not trying to make anything weird. I'm just shocked that you had conjoined twins in your family.
Twin.
What?
You keep saying twins, plural. Ronald was twin.
That does not make any sense.
Ronald had two bodies but one head, man.
What?
My cousin Ronald, man. He had two bodies but only one head. It was crazy, man.
You're telling me that you had a cousin with two bodies?
Yeah, Ronald, connected at the pelvis.
He had two bodies, but only one head. How is that possible?
You'd have to ask Ronald, man. But he's self-conscious about it, you know. But yeah, two bodies, one head. Real big head, too. He looked like the boss baby.
Felix, I have to say, I'm having a hard time believing that you have a cousin Ronald with two bodies and one head.
Real big head, man. It's crazy.
And somehow no one has ever heard of or seen this one-headed, two-bodied cousin of yours.
Man, a lot of people seen Ronald, man. When they got old enough, he joined the circus in Europe.
Wait, did your cousin Ronald join the Zing Brothers Traveling Circus of Stars?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, gosh, I've seen your cousin Ronald perform.
What?
Yeah, my cousin Veronica performs in the same circus. She goes by the Human Yeti on account of her hypertrichosis, excessive hair growth. She's really hairy all over.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Small world.
Wait, that's the part that you find crazy? That your cousins work together at the same circus?
Well, yeah, man. What are the odds of that, Stone?
Better than the odds of having one head and two bodies.
You ain't wrong, Playboy.
We'll be back in the next hour.
Sucks less?
Hey, time for Who Sucks Less. Stephen Thrill, you bring us three stories from the news each and every week. They always suck, but it's up to us to determine out of the three stories which one sucks the least. Now, if you happen to like the Men's Room on Facebook or follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live, the debate is already underway on Who Sucks Less.
Yes, indeed. And like we said at the top of the show, today's episode is the Petty Money Edition. Frivolous lawsuits, stories drive me crazy. Perhaps CEOs that don't quite read the room before they open their mouth. And finally, just sometimes, can a brother just wipe his ass? Can I just wipe my ass? But let us start with the frivolous lawsuit. Halloween, of course, is right around the corner. And rest assured that Hershey will not be banned from selling Halloween candies. So last year, a woman in Florida named Cynthia Kelly, she sued Hershey for $5 million. Do you know why? Why would you sue the Hershey company for $5 million?
There was a bat in your chocolate.
No, because the pumpkin-shaped Reese's peanut butter cups were falsely advertised. She says the packaging shows the pumpkins have, quote, cool carved designs and faces, but in reality, there are no faces. And not bother. But that was not the only thing. She pointed out that several of the Halloween candies are also less spooky than they appear. on the wrapper. Well, Cynthia, she will not be getting the $5 million payout, and the candles, they will not be pulled from store shelves where they're deceiving America. A judge just dismissed the lawsuit. She ruled that the plaintiff, quote, failed to prove any concrete economic injury and the products were not rendered worthless. In other words, they're still delicious. There's nothing wrong.
Okay.
Cynthia Kelly, come on, man. You got better things to do than to waste Hershey's time with a $5 million lawsuit because your chocolate wasn't spooky. Jesus.
It didn't have the eyes.
Didn't have the eyes. False advertising.
Not a real jack-o'-lantern.
All right, so the last time you bought tickets to a concert, did you think to yourself, man, I paid way too little for those? Because the CEO of Live Nation, the company that owns Ticketmaster, he thinks that you did, Ted. During a conference last weekend, Michael Rapino said, quote, there's a lot of runway left when it comes to ticket prices, especially since tickets for sporting events are so much more. Quote, music has been underappreciated. In sports, I joke it's like a badge of honor to spend $70,000 for a Knicks courtside seat. They beat me up if we charge $800 for Beyonce. He adds, quote, when you read about ticket prices going up, the average concert price is still $72. Try going to a Laker game for that. And there's 80 of them. The concert is underpriced and has been for a long time. What is the concert that costs only $72?
$72. Come on.
Again, and look, I've heard a lot of stupid things from people above us about the cost of things, but like you can only gaslight so much, brother. I bought concert tickets. They are not $72. And again, everyone bitches about the price of concert tickets specifically because of your company. So even if you do think they're underpriced, just keep your mouth shut. We're not vibing with you on this one. And then finally it says, look, we're used to watching ads in order to stream content or play games and a million other things. Here's 1,000,001. If you walk into a public bathroom in China, there is a chance that you'll have to watch an ad to get toilet paper. So there's a video going viral that shows how it works. You scan a QR code that plays an ad on your phone. Then the machine spits out a modest amount, like 6 squares. If you need more, you have to watch another ad. So it's not actually a brand new thing. Someone on Reddit shared a lot of similar dispensers back in China back in 2021, but most people didn't know they existed. Now, if you don't watch the ad, there is an option to pay a few cents for toilet paper instead, but it looks like you have to pay with your phone. So if you don't have it on you, you're ass out of luck. No pun intended. So those are the basic 3 stories. We have the frivolous lawsuit, $5 million against Hershey because their Halloween candy bars were not as scary as advertised. We have the CEO of Live Nation, who, one, thinks the concert tickets only cost $72. In which case, can we just alert him, let him know that they're way overpriced, and he'll drop it down? Is that what he'll do? I'll tell you what, double the price from $72, if that's what you think they are. Anyway, he thinks he wants to charge you more. And then finally, public bathrooms in China, where you have to sit through an ad just to wipe your ass after taking a dump.
I can't get over the Live Nation guy.
First of all, you're lying patently to say they cost $72. I don't know. And this is not like everything in Seattle is more expensive except concert tickets. That's pretty much in this country.
And weed.
Yeah, I mean, like if you get a deal at an amphitheater, and the other thing is there's so many musical artists and so many shows, to say the average is $72, that's including going to a small venue and seeing a band that nobody's heard of first.
Exactly.
And then I would also add in, like, look, I think a lot of this stuff is too expensive. I think the NFL tickets are
KISW. The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill.
All right, kind of at 5:08, we'll drink a toast with the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check on Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. An entire study has been done on which car brands and colors get pooped on more often than others.
Okay. By birds, I hope you mean.
Car brands?
No. Recently, I would say black Acuras.
Oh, no.
Why? What happened?
It's like they're aiming at it.
Oh, which cars birds poop on the most?
Yes,
not people.
Oh.
Really, Miles?
Are you picturing people looking at a yellow car?
I just misheard what you said.
So they did say...
When you said poop on, I thought you meant like people don't like it.
I'm going to say red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing red.
So they said Ram, Jeep, and Chevy cars are the most frequent bird-dropping targets, and then brown, red, and black vehicles attract more mess than lighter colors.
Huh. Maybe it's an easier target for them to see.
Yeah.
So like the top of a UPS truck is just a mess.
Ooh,
They say
that's a good point.
Yeah.
They said 25% of U.S. drivers spend $500 annually on car washes or repairs related to bird poop, and they say parking undercover or using a car cover can save hundreds.
Hey, thanks for the update.
I'll take bird poop every day over a sappy tree. I didn't know I got.
No kidding, dude.
Jeez, a whiz.
If birds poop on different colored cars, like why are toilets always white?
But make them brown. She can't
Or like,
notice
what
how
if,
bad
what if I had like a green toilet?
You don't remember the green toilets
Yeah,
in the
80s,
70s
the
and
80s.
80s?
Yeah, 70s and 80s.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. My grandma had a green toilet.
Pink and
My childhood home actually, I think, had more colored toilets than they did just plain white toilets.
If I had a choice, if I went into a bathroom at a game and I had to poop, and if it's like, what color stall you want? I'd be like, I don't know, red or green.
Right, we had 2 green ones and 2 pink ones, and then 1 white one in the basement.
Let's bring back the colored toilet.
Up until about 3 years ago, my grandmother, the bathroom my grandmother used, had a carpet still.
God.
Oh, that was one of the worst ideas.
You don't know how weird it feels to step out of the shower and step on damp carpet.
It's so gross.
It is just disgusting.
Right.
It's like, what is going on?
Because you also know that, even if it is just the steam of the shower, there's still all kinds of bacteria.
It makes you uncomfortable. Now she has a new bathroom. Thank God.
Good.
That's gone.
What about when you're like sharing a hotel room or like a Airbnb with somebody? You ever have one of those friends? It's like, did you dry off at all before you stepped on this
in the
towel?
shower mat? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just soaked.
Yeah. Like, did you bathe with it in the shower with you?
I think there's something to be said about the Japanese method of drip drying for a while before you get out of the shower.
Yeah.
You get hand squeegee.
Mm-hmm. That takes time. Yeah, well, you can also...
It works.
When you're squeegeeing your stuff in there, you can dry off. Well, I mean, like the glass, like the...
Yeah, sure, Miles.
It helps you get
You've been on fire today, dude.
You have a really good shower.
How old's your mom? Is she single? Excel spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets.
And now he's
squeegeeing his stuff.
Now he's squeegeeing his stuff. Yeah.
I should just go home and get it over with.
That's
Take care
right.
of business.
It's all done.
Yeah.
Squeegee my sour cream.
I'm back. I'm better now. I just needed the fiber up there.
His mayonnaise can.
Golly.
My mom's be strutting into the bar tonight like, but Gummer, you look different. Like, I took care of some business.
Boring me again.
That's right. Hello.
It's off the brain.
It's not a bird turd on the car, brother.
Oh.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to hit it.
Call it collateral damage.
Sorry, man.
Due to recent attacks, Japanese cities are being forced to relax their laws on shooting bears.
Why?
Well, because they're attacking people.
Because people are getting attacked by bears.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah. Like
I see. So now it's like, go ahead, shoot them.
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm sorry, I don't care about the law. If a bear's coming at me and I got a gun, it's coming down.
I'm going to shoot the bear.
Right.
My issue is how many of us though have like a 44? Like you need a big weapon to take down a bear.
Well, it's like
If I got a slingshot, I'm firing that thing. It's like whatever you do.
It seems to be more in northern Japan, and they're just attacking people, which is unusual. I don't know what the deal is. I've read 2 or 3 stories lately.
It's probably that harvest moon.
Maybe that's like Japanese
What is
food.
it? Black bear, brown bear? What do they got?
A Japanese bear.
It is a Japanese bear.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's black bear. Black bears are everywhere.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
You can find them in jungles.
Forests.
Are you selling them? Or
Deserts.
You can find it in forests. You can find it in the jungle. We got black bears.
You can find them in Japan, America, the South. Think about it.
They're all
in the
over
South.
Florida.
Right there
They're
in
all over
Florida.
Maine.
They're up here.
Yeah.
In the middle of the ocean.
You're right. You're right.
I know 3,000 feet.
They can live anywhere.
Damn black bear.
They just can't live. They can't live in Arizona. Man.
What do I got to do to put you in a black bear today?
He just got a little scuba gear down there.
I'll be damned. It's a black bear.
They swim.
There's one on the space station right now.
Yeah. I was on an Alaska flight last week, so I went up 35,000 feet in the air.
There he is sitting first class.
It's amazing though. Some people just don't care. There's videos of bears walking up to people and they just stop, and the bear doesn't bother them or anything.
Right.
I've seen videos of bears at campgrounds in Maryland.
the guy's like, shoot!
Here, have some
Right.
Old Bay chips.
I'm amazed by those people. The grizzly bear that lumbers in. Hey, bear.
Well,
Hey, bear.
I would say about the grizzly bear, but
Yeah, jeez, it was. Households in the UK are being told to delete their VPNs as thousands have had their bank accounts drained by them.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's a VPN again?
The something with your computer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not positive. It's a way. It's a way to browse without them knowing where your location is. I guess.
You
Something
have a
like that.
VPN?
Something to that degree, I believe. Because they're mainly used for like streaming and whatnot. So if you if
like
you,
I've tried to switch mine before, but because like you can't get. I love my Xfinity, but like you can't get it in other countries. So it's like
Exactly.
change your VPN. I'm like, how am I going to do that?
Right.
When you get, especially like cell phones or whatever, Okay, all you need to do, I'm like, stop right there. I'm already lost.
I literally today on the phone said to 2 different women, because there was 3 of us on this phone call, and I said, please just talk to me like I'm a child.
Oh, you were saying that, right?
That's your fetish, though. Who randomly talks to 2 minutes
Okay,
ago?
Mr. Smith.
Yeah. Tina, Tanya, it's me. Hello, good boy.
Yeah, she
Come on.
She may have misread that. Okay, Mr. Smith,
Which
what
one's
I'm
got
gonna
the
need
feather?
you to do.
Here comes the airplane.
Tickle me.
Change your VPN.
What's up, Ease?
We can text you to set it up. Thank you.
Yeah. Time to put your thinking caps on, boys. Time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. It's a D word.
Yeah.
That refers to force or threats meant to make someone do something. It is a
Demand.
Demand. Good guess, but no. It refers to force or threats meant to make someone do something.
Force
not
or
demand.
threats?
Yep, and it's a D word. And I will say it is almost
Directive?
It is almost exclusively used with another word preceding it. The word is under.
Duress.
Duress.
Oh, under duress. Yeah.
There you go.
Hint, dude.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Text it to you, Ted.
Give me
Ted need hint.
Chinese officials have confirmed that their solar panel projects are irreversibly changing their desert ecosystems. And basically, they were saying, like, stuff's growing out there
I
again.
like how they bring it up. Yeah, it's irreversible, so we figured we'd let you know.
Right. There you go.
If you don't like it, bad news. If you do like it, cool.
Which I understand, like, irreversible and ecosystem are 2 things that are like, oh, crap. But
Generally
you're-
not great.
You're in the desert, and things are starting to grow again because of this.
But does that mean it's good? I mean, like, to us,
It's a desert.
we
Like,
go,
do we need to protect the desert?
that's all I'm saying. I don't know.
Like, I'm sure that maybe this audio will, to be a part of a documentary later on, like, these guys didn't know how important the deserts were.
Well, you got to think about it like this, right? And obviously, they're not growing things at the level that it matters, but most of the Bahamas, all right, is made up of sand from the Sahara.
Oh, okay.
Because it blows around the earth and it lands there. So believe it or not, that most of the Caribbean, right? So, and I'm not particularly worried about this, but I'm saying if you were to, terraform the desert, as it were, make it all green, well, the Bahamas would suffer.
That's why it's white
so that's
sand
what I mean.
beaches.
Like there's
Is it
certain
leaving the
things-
Bahamas?
What?
Is the sand leaving the Bahamas?
Well, it wouldn't grow, it would erode away. So while the water's eroding it, it gets replenished. Hey, I'm just saying.
Just like that.
While exercise is good for you, it can sometimes have some drawbacks. And lucky for you guys, I can tell you what it is.
The Men's Room Top 10.
The exercise part.
Yeah.
The Men's Room Top 10.
So this comes to us via one of my favorite websites, studyfinds.org, and it is weird ailments that exercise can trigger.
All right.
Weird ailments that exercise
I'm going
can
to use all of these as an excuse
say hip
to stay
flexor.
lazy.
So first off, they say metallic taste. Some people find that when exercising, they get a metallic taste in their mouths. This is caused by
Dorothy had that after she met the Tin Man.
Oh. This is caused by the increases in heart rate and blood pressure that occur when we exercise over prolonged periods. This increased pressure can cause small, delicate blood vessels in our nose to rupture.
Oh, I thought that was just drinking.
I'm sorry, I thought you said oil.
What was the Tin Man's issue?
Needed a heart.
Oh, yeah, I know. Hot.
Yeah, I thought get down to it. He didn't say oil, he said oral. Everyone.
Superb.
Turn your heart on, bud.
Heart on.
Heart on. Yes.
Heart. He said heart.
As soon as you said it, Mike, I was like, no, just move along. Move along.
Weird ailments that exercise can trigger. Miles knows this. Bleeding from the anus and nipples.
Oh.
The anus is a new one.
Yeah, right?
The nipples I knew about.
So exercise can also cause bleeding from other unexpected places. For instance, long-distance running can induce bleeding from the anus, which is caused by changes to how blood flow is distributed in the body during exercise.
But why does your body think, hey, let's bleed out the butt?
At rest, gastrointestinal tract receives about 25% of the blood from the heart, but during exercise, this drops by about 80%. As more blood is delivered to the muscles, heart, and lungs. This causes short-term lack of oxygen to the gastrointestinal tissues. But when blood flow returns to normal after a run, the increased flow can damage the gastrointestinal tract's tiny blood
I'm
vessels.
almost pretty sure, too, it's more common in men to bleed from the nipples because we're not wearing any protection.
Right.
Like a bra.
Yeah, we don't have a
we don't wear
sports bra.
sports bras.
Yeah.
That's why women call us nipple bleeders.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, if you sit at the finish line of like a 10K,
Yeah.
just watch. I mean, some of the guys coming in will definitely be bleeding.
Oh, I'm definitely headed
Half
there.
marathon without question.
Men with bloody nipples, that's one of my porn thumbnails.
Rashes shows up on the list. When we exercise, we sweat. This is our body's natural way of cooling off. But dead skin cells, dirt, and microbes can all cause this sweat to become trapped in the pores beneath the skin surface, and this can lead to heat rash, an itchy, prickly, or stingy sensation in the skin. It typically disappears on its own. It can be prevented by wearing looser clothing during workouts, exercising in a cooler environment,
not exercising,
or applying cool compresses to the skin after a workout. Yeah. There's been at times, where I'm getting into running, and then all of a sudden, I get a little chafing going on, and a little rash going on, and
man, when I was in high school, we called it chub rub.
Yeah.
You ever bleed out your butt?
No, thank God.
You ain't running far enough.
There's a whole group.
You will run till you bleed out your butt, son.
Mike, I used to have to get a tongue depressor of strawberry ointment for a 2-a-day.
Okay.
There was like a line of us. Be like, oh, it's the chub rub guys.
Oh, damn, man.
Well, I mean, 2-a-days.
The pads rub against
Why is it strawberry if you're just rubbing it down there?
It was just called strawberry ointment, but I mean, you'd be,
for later,
after a couple days, you'd be bleeding.
Sometimes it straps under your arm from your shoulder pads.
Fun
times, though.
Miles, do you ever get blackened toenails?
Not
if they're on the menu.
I have, but that's from trauma, not from just regular.
From trauma?
Although this
stub my toe into something,
drop something on it, yeah.
I thought maybe somebody's like, you have horrible toenails.
Although the condition is commonly called runner's toenail, it isn't exclusive to these athletes. Any sport, including tennis and dancing, where there's repetitive impact and pressure on the toes, can cause toenails to blacken and even fall off. Wearing proper fitting footwear that prevents the toes from rubbing and being squished in the shoe will reduce the risk of this.
I've been lacking on cutting my toenails lately. I keep looking down, but man, I really need to do that.
Yeah.
And then I don't do that.
Go run a 5K. You'll remember.
Okay. All right.
I'm usually pretty good, and I have been pretty good with it. But from time to time, if I'm just sitting on the john, just looking at my toes, I'm like, they're getting too long, and then my neuroses gets to it, and I'm like, and I just start ripping them off.
You rip them off instead of cut them?
Yeah. Which I shouldn't do. I've done that too many times, and I've gotten ingrown toenails.
I just bite them off.
Your toenails?
Yeah.
You can reach?
I have other people bite them off.
Yeah.
No way. No way. Damn, dude.
Yeah. Lucky you. Save money on nail clippers.
Hey, why do you think when I was young I didn't leave the house? Get right down on it.
All right, Ron Jeremy. Runny nose. Again, these are weird ailments that exercises can trigger. The rapid breathing that we do during a workout can increase the number of irritants, debris, and microbes that enter the body through the nose. In response, the body begins producing more nasal fluid to wash them out, which is why when I run, all of a sudden... I do that all the time when I run. I spit so doggone much.
What about when you have sex?
All the time. Yeah. But she likes that.
You always got to wonder, like, spit on that thing.
If that's the does that change it? Okay.
Yes.
If that's her wind up.
In that moment, like, oh, hey. All right. Dial it back, man.
That's too much. Hang on. Hang on.
You missed. God damn it. Please hit the target.
It's too small. Red eyes. Heavy lifting or straining during a workout can potentially cause structural damage to the eyes. When we strain, it spikes our blood pressure, and this pressure can cause the small vessels in the whites of the eyes to rupture. This is called subconjunctival hemorrhage.
You stone man? No, just went to the gym.
Yeah. The result is a small spot of blood in the white of the eye. Thankfully, the condition is not painful and typically doesn't affect the vision. It usually heals in a couple of weeks. Is this like when you sneeze too hard, or when you're
probably
there's been a night or two where maybe I drank too much and prayed to the porcelain god, and then I woke up like, damn it.
You know, as far as exercise go in your eyes, if you're really good at basketball, your eyes turn yellow.
Yeah. I know an ailment.
I have circumstantial evidence to back me up on
That's
this.
right.
That was kind of amazing.
Like, why are they so yellow?
Yeah, and the whole time he's smoking cigars, drinking liquor, and it's like nothing to do with that.
I think it's tequila that does it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I like tequila.
Me too.
I don't think you drink as much as Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair call.
Yeah.
That's fair call. Then we'll leave you with this last weird ailment that exercise can trigger. Miles, you're gonna love this, buddy, especially with the way that you're on a roll today. They call them coregasms. For some people, exercise can induce sexual pleasure. An exercise induced
maybe
orgasm
exercise
or a coregasm.
Hockey players have Bobby orgasms.
While abdominal and core muscle exercises are common triggers, they aren't the only exercises that can induce
Captain
one.
America had a Thorgasm.
Oh, some people have reported experiencing
Salesmen
them
have
while
door-to-doorgasms.
cycling, weightlifting, running, doing yoga, or even walking.
I had a fantastic Thorgasm.
Shocking, women tend to experience them more than men, but this isn't known how much more common it is. The studies are limited.
4 on the floorgasm.
Oh, damn, dude. This was a bad day to wear sweatpants.
I had a cold sorgasm.
A person's unique anatomy, as well as their physical, physiological, and mental state, all likely play a role in whether or not a corgasm occurs.
You ever had wild borgasm?
The feel-good neurotransmitters released by exercise are also recognized to be orgasm accelerators, so these probably are also
The
playing a role.
orgasm accelerator.
Generals
I
have
want that to be my nickname.
Generals have wargasms.
Is that the new video game? World of Wargasm.
World of Wargasm. Oh, no.
Oh, no, he brought out the chowder cannon.
Switch to the sour cream gun.
A couple in South Carolina are causing 911 distress calls because of their Halloween display, Miles.
Why is that now?
Tell you about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we hit Susie Drink Desk and Steve a Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. Today we chose a 27-year-old man in Somerset, England. Now, authorities are looking for him after he violated his parole conditions. Naturally, he disappeared. So local police, they asked the public's help to look for him. And a lot of people, they had leads, and that's when the police decided they're going to add some additional information, including his physical appearance.
All right.
He is a white male. He is 5'4" tall. He has a slim build with light brown hair and a beard. And they realized they needed to add the physical description because the suspect's name is Morgan Freeman.
Oh.
So, of course, like any good-natured people, when you say, hey, and apparently this guy is, known in a lot of different counties. So they just put up this thing asking for help to locate Morgan Freeman. You can assume the kind of response they got. So they say, okay, this is what he looks like.
Did you see who else got busted today or yesterday, too?
No.
Gordon Ramsay.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
Grooming.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Not that Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Jesus.
But that's our point. You don't want anyone with your name.
There's a hair in my sandwich.
God.
Yeah, it's like gay porn stars to kill people, Steve Hill.
Okay. I see what you did there, Tetzman.
It's a real story.
It is. He stabbed his roommates, went on the run from the cops, ended up at the Hollywood Hills sign, and then jumped off. I believe.
Right.
This was an all-day thing. They kept updating it. And I'm like, why is his name Stephen Hill? Jesus H. Christ. Cool. So we poured this booze, and he was a black dude. So we poured this booze, and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola, bichola.
All right, let's get a contestant on the line now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next. All right, the average weight of a vehicle on the road is about...
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
In entertainment news, Jack White has been voted the best guitarist in White Stripes history. But first, making headlines today, a woman in Kuala Lumpur is being given offerings and gifts from local villagers after giving birth to conjoined twins. They are healthy, but like any conjoined twins, they may have health issues in the future. However, for now, little Ahmad and Amir are doing well.
Conjoined twins, man. Where they connected at, man? Head, chest.
Well, you see, like 75% of conjoined twins, Ahmad and Amir are connected at the chest.
Yeah, man, my cousin Ronald was a conjoined twin.
You had conjoined twins in your family? It happens about once every 50 to 60,000 births.
Yeah, well, my cousin Ronald was one, man.
You had a cousin named Ronald who was a conjoined twin.
That is what I am telling you, Stone. Don't make it weird, man.
I'm not trying to make anything weird. I'm just shocked that you had conjoined twins in your family.
Twins.
What?
You keep saying twins, plural. Ronald was twin.
That does not make any sense.
Ronald had two bodies but one head, man.
What?
My cousin Ronald, man. He had two bodies but only one head. It was crazy, man.
You're telling me that you had a cousin with two bodies?
Yeah, Ronald, connected at the pelvis.
He had two bodies, but only one head. How is that possible?
You'd have to ask Ronald, man. But he's self-conscious about it, you know. But yeah, two bodies, one head. Real big head, too. He looked like the boss baby.
Felix, I have to say, I'm having a hard time believing that you have a cousin Ronald with two bodies and one head.
Real big head, man. It's crazy.
And somehow no one has ever heard of or seen this one-headed, two-bodied cousin of yours.
Man, a lot of people seen Ronald, man. When they got old enough, he joined the circus in Europe.
Wait, did your cousin Ronald join the Zing Brothers Traveling Circus of Stars?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, gosh, I've seen your cousin Ronald perform.
What?
Yeah, my cousin Veronica performs in the same circus. She goes by the Human Yeti, on account of her hypertrichosis, excessive hair growth. She's really hairy all over.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Small world.
Wait, that's the part that you find crazy? That your cousins work together at the same circus?
Well, yeah, man. What are the odds of that, Stone?
Better than the odds of having one head and two bodies.
You ain't wrong, Playboy.
We'll be back in the next hour.
Room at 206-803-ROCK.
TV Time with Ted brought to you by Xfinity. Give them a call, 1-800-XFINITY.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhill, could you please tell everyone on Profile This is played?
Oh, sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Jason. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. All right, Jason, you understand how this here game is played?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. You have your choice today of one of three categories. Today we have Bite Me. In other words, what did someone find in their food? Animalize This, where you guess the animal responsible for causing the problem. And finally, today we offer you Seriously, where you guess the petty conflict that led to violence.
Oh, let's go with Seriously.
I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
In this case, we go to a cruise ship. Carnival Cruise passengers were caught trading punches in an absolutely wild brawl. Now, the fight went down in the early hours last Monday morning as the ship was en route to Miami on the final day of the cruise. Now, in a video, a large group is seen throwing haymakers at each other, with some hitting the floor, others getting wrapped in headlocks. Now, security tries to defuse the melee, but has no luck, with one guard even running out of the brawl and grabbing his radio. The cruise goer who captured the footage, one Mike Terra, he turns the camera on himself and says, "This is what led to the fight." Now, Terra did clarify it's unclear exactly what sparked the fight, but it broke up as the group lined up for food. All right? And that's what leads us to the question, what led to this brawl among multiple passengers on a Carnival Cruise Line? Was it that someone cut in line? Was it that someone took the last hot dog? Was it a fight over chicken tenders? Or did somebody push a child? So cut in line, took the last hot dog, chicken tenders, or pushed a child? Why did dozens upon dozens of Carnival Cruise Ship passengers start throwing haymakers?
Mike, do you know this? I do too.
You do know the answer?
I'm going to step out of this one, Jason.
All right. So that leaves Jason and the Ted Smith.
I would be kind of amused if we were pushing a child, so I kind of chuckled at that one. But
that's hilarious, Jason.
Yeah, well, it is to me, but I have a messed up sense of humor. I think the implication here is that it was over something petty, however, and that doesn't sound too petty to me. That does sound like something that could potentially cause a brawl. So, I don't know. What do you think, Ted?
Late night, last night of the cruise, you're drinking, you're dancing. You know what sounds good? Chicken fingers.
You're going to go chicken tenders.
All right.
Okay. Or tenders.
Yep.
Tenders.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Ted on this one. I'm gonna pick chicken tenders. Final answer.
Chicken tenders as well. What was the fight over? Someone cut in line, took the last hot dogs, chicken tenders, or push a child? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
goes on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Category is seriously on profile. This cruise passengers were involved in a large fight on the last day of their voyage.
That is correct.
The question is, why was there a fight the last day of a cruise? Is it because someone cut in line? Someone took the last hot dog? Was it a fight over chicken tenders? Or did someone push a child?
And Jason, that's the question that we posed to you. We got to know you a little bit, that you were deeply hoping that the answer would be that someone pushed a child.
I don't know if I was hoping that.
No, I'm going to go ahead and say you were hoping. Now, you're hoping like that's the answer, because as you put it, that's funny. But you also said chances are this fight happened over something more trivial, so you acknowledge that pushing a child, perhaps not trivial, but it is funny. However, you ended up agreeing with D. Ted Smith, and you went with chicken tenders, which is very stupid and very correct, sir.
Yes.
I'm not sure. So what was it about the chicken tenders that led to this fight? Was it that
he just films it and then just spins it and goes, this is over chicken tenders.
Mm-hmm. But we're not
there's
sure
no explanation
what.
why.
Okay.
I'm guessing people took, maybe there's a
Taking
limit.
too many, maybe just like filled up 2 plates.
I mean, look, I don't know. I was on the one cruise, and there were some kids, not a lot. And the kids definitely had hot dogs, pizza slices, chicken tenders, and all that. It's impossible to take the last of anything. Right? Once they get low, they replenish it. Without a doubt. So I'm trying to think, what happened with chicken tenders?
I will say this reminds me of my favorite story at the Gorge backstage for Power's old station, right?
Yeah.
Cube 93, when it was, So back there with our friend Leslie, it's catered by Azels.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
We're like this VIP section, and there's one piece left. There's this dude next to us, and he just looks down and goes, "You don't have to give it to me because I'm black."
Did you take it?
Yes.
Good looking out, brother.
Full disclosure, I wasn't. He's a big man. I was like, go ahead. He's like, you don't have to give it to me because I'm black. And I went, thanks.
Okay. Jesus. Now for all TV news all the time for TV Time with T.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today. You got the Jimmy.
Fallon and Kimmel.
Seth Meyers. Writers. Stephen Colbert. Or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
It is right there. The title. These guys have teams to challenge the writers, help them come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
Some medical news. A new research shows the urine of a diabetic contains so much sugar that it can be made into whiskey. So next time you get cut off, find a buddy with diabetes.
Ted Smith.
Fallon.
Smith.
Nice. Hey, man, pee in this glass for me, bro.
I don't serve me anymore, man. Can you pee in this cup? Amazon is adding vending machines stocked with prescription drugs to their medical clinics. So now you can touch the buttons, know when someone very sick touched them right before you.
Fallon.
Yeah, Fallon.
That is Fallon.
Amazon is adding vending machines stocked with prescription drugs to their medical clinics. So now you can touch the buttons knowing that someone very sick touched them right before you.
In a recent interview with 60 Minutes, Guy Fieri said 24,000 bottles of his tequila was stolen. Sounds like now we know the reason Sammy Hagar can't drive 55.
Writers.
Seth?
Writers.
Yeah.
Do you know they teamed up for that?
I do know.
Guy Fieri and Hagar.
That's why he was in the joke, Miles.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know if most people knew that.
In Miles' defense, I knew that. I did not know that's why you put him in the joke.
Full disclosure, he had to wait a ton of time. It's been like 15 years where he can get back into the tequila game. Because once he sold Cabo Wabo,
right,
you know what I mean? They said, like,
non-compete.
look, like it's like Gazelles. And then Heaven Sing. Like, they went like, yeah, you can't really do that, you know?
Look, if there's a world where Sammy Hagar and Guy Fieri aren't friends, I don't want to live in it.
And I don't think there is that world.
Right?
In any dimension you go to, they are friends.
It's the 80th anniversary of the microwave patent. And to celebrate, they had a cake that was scorching hot on the outside and ice cold in the middle.
Seth.
Fallon.
That's Seth Meyers.
It's the 80th anniversary of the first patent for the microwave. To celebrate, they had a cake that was scorching hot on the outside and ice cold in the middle.
Since TSA is not getting paid during the shutdown, I read that hundreds of them have been calling in sick. Passengers are like, wait, Then who just felt me up at the airport?
Foul.
That's foul.
That's foul.
Since TSA agents aren't getting paid during the shutdown, I read that hundreds of them have been calling in sick. Yep. Passengers are like, wait, then who just felt me up at the airport?
All right, this is kind of an interesting list here. And truthfully, I'm all over the place on this list.
All right.
So they put out the most and least relaxing shows, TV shows to watch.
All right, that's fair.
Right? Some shows that help you kind of go to sleep or whatever. So basically, the top 10 of the most relaxing, most soothing shows.
Are these current shows or just like all time?
Both.
Okay. A relaxing show. Scripted?
So some of them, honestly, are just super popular comedies that I have used to go to sleep.
Okay.
Is Family Guy on there? I'm a Family Guy.
You know what, Miles? I'm with you. I put on Family Guy, but it's not on the list.
I think it's Friends.
Friends is on the list.
Yep.
Now think about me.
Seinfeld.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
Seinfeld was on there. God, I heard the music the other day at my buddy's house, and I knew exactly what the show was. It's a children's show. The theme song's kind of a bop.
What, Bluey?
Yeah.
Is it kind of a bop? I don't know the Bluey theme song.
It's a game that they play. It's not bad.
Okay.
As far as intros go, it's
my
certainly not
kids
the
never
worst.
watched that one, so I never heard that one.
Yeah.
Little Einsteins, I know. Frickin' Paw Patrol. Jesus Christ.
It is world's
All the
better than
hits.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. I remember my kid recently, whatever. He was like, "You didn't like Paw Patrol?" I said, "No." He goes, "So why'd you watch it?" I said, "Because you guys wouldn't watch it without me, but you insisted on watching it." And I said, "By the way, you know what that town's problem is?" They go, "What?" I said, "Maybe you don't make a dog your fire chief." I'm just saying, when you let puppies
What's the fire chief's name?
I remember the dozer was a construction dude. Basically, looked like the village people. Then there's a cop whose name I don't, but all their names kind of lend themselves to whatever it is they did.
Marshall.
Marshall,
because he's a fire marshal.
Exactly. But basically, they're the village people, but they're puppies.
Tell you what, you ever watch Bob the Builder?
I never did. Never did.
Randomly the other day, I watched an episode.
Why?
Because he can.
Thank you, Mike. I don't know. Maybe
What did he build?
It's not as much that; it's that the other guy's a real a-hole. And it's like I know it's a kids show, but they were like, "Bob, you don't have like the permits or something." And I'm like, "How's this for kids?" Like
permits?
I was just getting pissed off, and then Bob had to come in and get his crew.
Did you
and, like,
call 811, Bob?
They had to like redo the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. Did they check before they dug?
Right.
Hey, what was our lady in here for?
Yeah, 811.
Yeah, I don't think they called. I was very annoyed with the other guy.
Damn.
And like, how did he get that contract that Bob did?
City permits.
Contract. All right, these are relaxing shows, soothing shows.
Clearly, Bob the Builder's not one of them.
It's not. That's why it's on in the morning.
What's going on out here?
Yeah, you got to get your kids all riled up and annoyed with permits and how that guy got it.
Half the time, Bob just leaning on a shovel, smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. Well, you know why they got that? Because of course he underbid. He's going to do shoddy work.
Yeah.
His bulldozer's alive, for God's sake.
He's hungover. Maybe I was sitting there with somebody's kid. I just remember sitting there being like, I'm going to kill this guy.
Yep. What's going on?
Just let Bob do it.
He can fix it.
Stupid town.
I would kill this guy.
Faulty Towers made it. That's a British TV show from the 70s.
Faulty Towers.
Was Faulty Towers, was that? That wasn't what was the one with the two drunk ladies?
Almost famous.
Yeah,
No,
Ab
something
Fab.
absolutely fabulous.
There you go.
Absolutely
Ab Fab?
fabulous.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Almost Famous was the
movie.
Kate Hudson
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kate Hudson.
Absolutely fabulous. Yes.
They say Yes Minister. It's a British
Never
show
heard of
from the 80s.
Yes, Minister.
Hello, Minister.
The only way you could really watch this stuff was on PBS.
Back in the day, for
Or
sure.
MTV, like with the young ones.
I just know my mom loved that Ab Fab show. I have watched it as an adult and get it, but like as a 12, I was like, why?
They
would I
were
watch
hammered.
this? Right, you get it. They're
But
just
you
like,
do know that occasionally they were hammered.
that would shock me.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we said Friends was on there, and then Pride and Prejudice, 1995 BBC miniseries.
I'm sure I'd fall asleep.
And then Mr. Bean also makes the list.
Mr. Bean.
You guys still haven't watched the Bee thing yet,
Yes, I have.
And
Awesome.
it was great.
It's hilarious.
I need to watch that.
It was
Yeah.
absolutely
Like the
one of
Bee movie?
No, it's
No.
not. It's a
Man and the
it's a-
Bee or
it's a
something like
show.
that. Man versus Bee.
It's
Rowan Atkinson.
every
I know.
episode
You
is
know
like
what?
10 minutes, man.
I watched it. I don't know why. I didn't care for it. And I love Mr. Bean. And then have you seen him as Rowan Atkinson? Not I guess I called him Mr. Bean. Have you seen him as Johnny English?
No, I never saw this.
Miles, watch Johnny English.
What is he?
He's basically he's basically James Bond if somehow James Bond just tripped his way through stuff.
Okay.
And
so he's Peter Sellers.
Yeah.
Pink Panther.
Okay.
Get smart.
I don't know. Pink Panther to me was a cartoon. Oh, man, I forgot the... So the other list they have is things that are not soothing to watch. They just have a few of them. Sons of Anarchy's on that list.
Okay, yeah.
Dexter, Spartacus, The Boys, Mr. Robot, Black Mirror, Daredevil, Boardwalk Empire, and then Peaky Blinders.
I've watched most of those.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I watch Peaky Blinders and go to sleep.
Would you guys recommend Peaky Blinders?
Yes.
I saw it
Awesome.
the other night.
Really cool show.
All right.
Yeah. Do you like gangster shows?
Whatever. As long as it's a good show. I love Sopranos.
Yeah, they do like this.
Goodfellas, Miller's Crossing.
Little Rascals. They were called Our Gang. Right.
Yeah. So if you like gangster shows, it's really good, and it's in Birmingham in like the 20s, I guess.
Okay.
So it was really an asshole back then.
Birmingham's still an asshole. I mean, that to their credit, they're a tough stock.
Yes.
But I think they kind of have to be.
I was going to say, do you know why? Because they live in Birmingham.
Well, listen, if you watch The Untouchables, right? Like people talk about Chicago now and the South Side, this and that. That movie takes place during Prohibition. And at one point, right there, like, I can't believe you cops act like this. And he goes, yeah, you're not from the South Side of Chicago.
Yeah.
Like there's always just tough parts of town. Like Southeast D.C., my parents were like, even when we grew up, you didn't go there.
You don't go there.
Right? It doesn't matter what the demographics are. There's just, I don't know how to explain it. There's certain towns that are tough. And
you don't go to the toughest part of the tough town.
Right. Birmingham's just one of those cities. And also, it's up north. It's weird. I think in America, when you think of, I'm going to try to say this nicely, kind of idiots or backward-ass people, you think of the South.
Right.
But
Trying to say it nicely. Morons.
Yeah. That was nice.
I mean, buck teeth and the whole thing.
But in England, it's the opposite. The farther north you go,
okay, I got
it's
you.
like they're south.
Okay.
Damn it.
Damn.
I know. There was no nice way I was going to say that. Let's see. The Hollywood Reporter did a piece on Kevin Costner. Basically, his reputation lately has been deteriorating in Hollywood, as they say. Most of this stems from Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. Yeah.
I like Yellingstone.
Yellowstone.
Can I step on the Yellingstone? So, like, I guess now they're saying he got into a physical fight with one of his co-stars, Wes Bentley, on the set of Yellowstone.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Bentley played the, I forget the character's name, but basically the adopted son.
Okay.
And they're just saying Kevin wanted him to improv during a scene. Wes felt the decision should be made by Taylor Sheraton,
Well,
the
because
show's
he said
creator.
he studied his lines. These are the lines for the scene.
And Costner
wants to change the whole damn thing.
Right, and Costner and Sheraton, obviously, they clearly hate each other.
Okay.
So you can imagine I'm with Miles. If I'm the other guy, I'm like, look, man, he writes the show.
Yeah.
Let's just do it that way. So apparently no punches were thrown, but Costner got so upset, he lunges at him, pushing and shoving until they were separated. One of the other co-stars is in the corner crying. And then it just says at this point, everybody's pissed at Costner. Because they said his diva-like act, they're just like, we're done with you. And look, TV and movies are just different. It's like, he writes the show, man.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. And because you're not prepared and you don't know your lines, let's improv this.
Or just to say, hey, I think he would say it this way or that way.
Right.
It's like, you're not the director. You're a fellow actor. You are Kevin Costner, I get it. But you're also, right, like, you don't get to do this one.
Nope.
Let's see. If you like short, stout, tough white guys screaming, good news. Scatterboo and the Giants are playing the Eagles tonight over on Amazon. That guy just apparently screams all the time.
Yep. Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
from coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here, exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
In entertainment news, Jack White has been voted the best guitarist in White Stripes history. But first, making headlines today, a woman in Kuala Lumpur is being given offerings and gifts from local villagers after giving birth to conjoined twins. They are healthy, but like any conjoined twins, they may have health issues in the future. However, for now, little Ahmad and Amir are doing well.
Conjoined twins, man. Where they connected at, man? Head, chest.
Well, you see, like 75% of conjoined twins, Ahmad and Amir are connected at the chest.
Yeah, man, my cousin Ronald was a conjoined twin.
You had conjoined twins in your family? It happens about once every 50 to 60,000 births.
Yeah, well, my cousin Ronald was one, man.
You had a cousin named Ronald who was a conjoined twin.
That is what I am telling you, Stone. Don't make it weird, man.
I'm not trying to make anything weird. I'm just shocked that you had conjoined twins in your family.
Twin.
What?
You keep saying twins, plural. Ronald was twin.
That does not make any sense.
Ronald had two bodies but one head, man.
What?
My cousin Ronald, man. He had two bodies but only one head. It was crazy, man.
You're telling me that you had a cousin with two bodies?
Yeah, Ronald, connected at the pelvis.
He had two bodies, but only one head. How is that possible?
You'd have to ask Ronald, man. But he's self-conscious about it, you know. But yeah, two bodies, one head. Real big head, too. He looked like the boss baby.
Felix, I have to say, I'm having a hard time believing that you have a cousin Ronald with two bodies and one head.
Real big head, man. It's crazy.
And somehow no one has ever heard of or seen this one-headed, two-bodied cousin of yours.
Man, a lot of people seen Ronald, man. When he got old enough, he joined the circus in Europe.
Wait, did your cousin Ronald join the Zing Brothers Traveling Circus of Stars?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, gosh, I've seen your cousin Ronald perform.
What?
Yeah, my cousin Veronica performs in the same circus. She goes by the Human Yeti on account of her hypertrichosis, excessive hair growth. She's really hairy all over.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Small world.
Wait, that's the part that you find crazy? That your cousins work together at the same circus?
Well, yeah, man. What are the odds of that, Stone?
Better than the odds of having one head and two bodies.
You ain't wrong, Playboy.
We'll be back in the next hour.
Hey bros, Venturu Muragada Besuto Bira. Super freshu, super strongu, taste boom. Big drink now, anatawa big man desa. No wait, no think. Just grabu Mensuru Muraga. Сейчас. Kanpai. Mensuru Muragada Besuto Bira.
Turns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. Virginia couple walks out of their home and are attacked by a man in a gas mask with a stick. We head to Ohio, where fire trucks are now delivering Domino's pizza, and you can bet it gets there quick. Florida couple gets teenage son a gun before abandoning him on the side of a road. One home's Halloween decorations looks like it's going to explode. At a Utah daycare, they lose a 2-year-old for about an hour and now face a stiff $200 penalty. It's time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my car.
All right, our top story. We're going to South Carolina, where the special effects are really something else. A couple known in the area for extravagant Halloween displays have upped the ante and prompted calls to authorities. This year, they've gone simple with the display, yet effective. It features their home illuminated with an orange-red lighting, with each window of their house glowing with a flickering yellow light, and smoke billowing out of multiple locations, giving the very real illusion that their home is on fire. If you haven't seen this, it's actually a really, really neat look. Passersby have called the fire department on several occasions, all being informed that it's merely a Halloween display, though they still check just in case because they think
have to.
Right. Because the house still can catch on fire.
It can be on fire, yes.
The department has even used the home as the background for a fire safety video that they've created.
Damn.
The couple is known for their embracing of the Halloween season, offering a free pumpkin patch to locals, in which they lay out upwards of 1,500 gourds for folks to pick out and take home.
I mean, it sounds cool.
Yeah.
You know, not a bad thing. Just don't make it so realistic.
We do have one home that I can think of as far as where my home was located that these guys truly embrace the Halloween spirit. There's a handful of people that decorate well. Yeah. These guys go all out, and they kind of have that house.
I have a neighbor that I forget that they do it every year.
Yeah.
I was taking the dog out for a walk Sunday. Turned the corner, and I'm like, oh, that's right. I mean, it was already full force. Like, Jesus, guys.
Damn,
it's kind of funny, kind of macabre.
Okay.
Like if you're a kid, it probably scares you. As an adult, there's some very subtle nods to things that I find funny, but I'm like, that's awesome. But the thing is, the scarier you make your house with decorate, even if kids are terrified, you're going to be the number one target for Halloween.
Yes.
You know they have candy, right? There's I don't care how creepy the yard is, like, they got candy.
Right. And they do it up. Not a whole lot of cartoonish stuff.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of spider webs, a lot of, bloody hands on the window and whatnot. The lights are going up there. It's also just at that time of night and time of season. It's one of those very tall, thin houses with very sharp points on it. Like, it looks like a ghost house.
All right.
Like, doggone it,
full
guys.
of candy.
Well, you bet.
I'm with you. Like, I never thought about decorating for Halloween. Like, in my neighborhood, there was a couple houses, but nowadays, it's wild. It seems like it's caught on huge.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
And people go a lot more all out at Halloween than they do for Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas, they might put some stuff in the yard. And it's inflatable this and blah, blah, blah. And it's all kind of just decent. It's fine. Maybe you have the whole reindeer set up and Santa's away. Halloween, it's like, okay, that same Santa, but we chopped his head off and blood spurts every 30 seconds.
That's right.
Then there's a house up in Maple Leaf that grows like giant pumpkins. And they're in their yard, so you can like walk by and be like, "Huh, giant pumpkin."
Nice.
Not that I've done it.
You sold me on that.
Well, I don't know. It seems really cool. I went over and was like, "Oh," and the guy was like, "Yeah," I was like, man, I like your giant pumpkin."
A couple years ago, the lady and I went.
I was talking to your wife. Hey.
Went for a Halloween walk on that night.
Right.
Decent action going on down the street, but we kind of hit a patch. We were all by ourselves, and we might have done a little bit of gardening, and passed by a house, and the gal was like, "Hey, coming up, I got candy and booze if you want." So I'm like,
"Boom."
If I wasn't trying not to freak out right now, I'd be absolutely, I'd be in on that. Never went back there. Wanted to. Never went back.
Should have, man. When they offer booze, you go.
I know, right? In other news, continuing with the Halloween seasonal stories, it's not uncommon for some spooky encounters to occur, and a couple in Virginia are no exception. They just had gotten home from the grocery store around 11 p.m., late night grocery shopping. What are we doing? And they say a masked individual appeared out of nowhere, wearing a distinctive outfit of tan spandex, a black jacket, and a gas mask. The unknown assailant began mercilessly beating the couple with a stick outside of their home.
Oh.
He eventually fled the scene, and the couple are currently recovering. Authorities have yet to catch the suspect and are asking the public for any leads.
The fact that this makes news tells me it was random.
Yes.
Because you would know if someone's after your ass.
Yeah.
And you say, like, look, I got some leads. Let's keep this on the DL.
Right.
Until we catch the guy I think it is.
Right. No, this guy's just a freak.
Yeah.
Odd story out of Florida. A teenager was picked up by police after an odd parting with his parents. The teenager says that he came home from school one day to his parents telling him that they were going to go on a little trip while they were frantically packing bags. As they departed, the teenager was informed that their destination was the bustling metropolis of either Guam or Idaho.
What?
One of the two.
Well, he's from Guam.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
They're
from
Guam.
Guam.
Yeah.
Okay, but how does Idaho figure into it?
Right. So the teen then informed them that he didn't want to go on the trip, to which they responded by pulling over to the side of the interstate, handing him a couple of the bags, declaring him the chosen one, and then asked that he take care of the house while they're gone.
I understand that Guam is U.S. territory.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you are from Guam, you're an American.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. But when I read this first, and I forgot to Google it, I was wondering what you call someone who is from Guam.
Guamanian.
Guamanian.
Is it a Guamanian?
Guamanian.
It's a Guamanian.
I actually did it on Big Dummy like 10 years ago. That is the only reason I know.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's a bunch of them. They're a bunch of Guamaniacs.
Guamaniacs, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember 10,000 Guamaniacs? That's Circle Guamaniacs.
Natalie Merchant, yeah.
Officers eventually found and picked up the teenager, getting inside of the story and searched through the bags to find a loaded firearm inside to aid him in fending for himself. His parents were soon tracked down and arrested. They're facing some pretty serious charges.
That sounds like they lost their minds. If they told their son, you're the chosen one, and left him on the side of the highway.
Once you make that statement, you go, oh, I see what's happening here. You're crazy.
But hey, the game of weapons.
But just in case those stories left a bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
Over to Ohio, where local fire department is doing a little community outreach. They partnered with the local Domino's branch and have teased that your pizza could be delivered by the fire department. Random customers will have fire crew members deliver their pizza, which is free if they have functional smoke alarms in their home at the time of delivery. If not, they're taking the opportunity to either change the batteries or replace the malfunctioning units altogether, as well as deliver some tips to safely buy, charge, or recycle lithium-ion batteries to avoid disaster.
I would say try to find out if there's kids in the house.
Yeah.
Like, it would be interesting to me if they did that, but my kids would be delighted.
They're also encouraging elderly people to check in so they can stop by their house,
there you go,
check their smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, and all that.
Right. So, I'm not going to lie. I'd be fired up if the fireman showed up and he's in all the gear. I'm like, oh, cool.
Look at that. Pizza's on the house. You got a good smoke detector. Men's Room Sports. You got college football on the ESPN affiliates and CBS Sports. Playoff baseball on TBS and True TV. Thursday night football between the Eagles and the Giants over on Amazon. And it is finally time. Hockey is back in the Northwest as your Seattle Kraken have their first game of the season as they host the Anaheim Ducks here at Climate Pledge Arena. Puck drops at 7 over on NBC and Kong. As far as your weather, tonight we're looking at cloudy and a low of 52. Tomorrow, cloudy and a high of 59. So, the clouds are here. That's it for your headlines. With that, Mike Hawk is out.
One round to the Acoustic Holiday tickets go on sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. at 4:30. We'll be talking to Brent Smith from Shinedown.
Yes, indeed. It's all true. At least we hope it is. But until then, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network.